be honest. When you first seen little baby in there, did you have the bonnet on and you snatched it off just to get the
No,
picture?
I didn't. I had my regular hair. I had the, the Versace's on the face.
Oh, so
I
they
did look
they
real
caught you a
good.
good Walmart game, huh? You
Oh
went
yeah,
to
I
good
looked it real
Walmart.
good. I looked it real good, but he was in the hood, so
yeah,
everybody was taking pictures, snapping.
Best of both worlds, that's what you want.
Harlem Smiley, the greatest, the most versatile rapper out here in these streets. Yikes! And as always, man, this around the clock records, man. We cannot be stopped. Word time, screaming out, yo, Sig, I run with the Crips and you know this. Yo, Sig, Logan, my flag to the left cause I'm rolling. And shout out my grapes that's moving that weight. And they don't debate, the record very late. We throwing them seeds from state to state. You gon' get some shit.
I'm gonna be on Dirt Mob all night. French Gang to the sunlight. I wanna rock with French Gang all night.
Smiley, Mally, this is Max Payne Tarantino. And it's in a movie. Everything's viral. I yell action and shit goes.
Welcome to the best of both worlds.
No.
Yes, sir. Greetings. Good morning. Top of the AM out there on the West Coast. If you on the East Coast right now, it's almost afternoon time. Yes, sir. You are tuned in to the Come On, Son podcast with your boy, Harlem Smiley, in the mornings, of course. And I told y'all Monday through Friday, somewhere between 8 and 9, we're going to do this every morning consistently. So while I repair this blunt right here, because only when you rushing, the blunts want to the blunts want to split. Only when you rushing though. So it don't matter what y'all smoking on, man. Well, it's an indica, a sativa, a hybrid, that Reggie Miller, the Reginald Jennings, the Reggie Bush. Stop smoking that shit. Y'all niggas' throat gonna burn. Whether you roll it out of a Dutch, the backwood, Swisher Sweet, Fonto with the raw paper, of course, or the Bob Marley paper. But if you had the grapper, keep that shit to yourself, man. Time for y'all to sync up. This blunt is raggedy, but we gonna sync up in the metaverse shit. Metaverse Smiley in the morning. Yes, sir. Brooklyn, we go hard. Brooklyn, let me ask y'all a question, Brooklyn. What are we doing? Brooklyn, what are we doing? Somebody let me know. Somebody ask Brooklyn, what are we doing? Somebody ask it. I ain't using none of that shit. Fuck that music. Somebody ask Brooklyn, what are we doing? The reason why I asked Brooklyn, what are we doing? 4 people in Canarsie last night shot up. Kings Plaza shot up. Nas Blixky got shot. Tdot Woo, the day after he signs a deal, get shot. So I asked y'all the question. Arthur Bird, I see you back there. I asked y'all the question. Brooklyn, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because now it's crazy too, right? Because now y'all got people who rock with both sides, right? Let me bust y'all down with some of this New York knowledge real quick, man. The G-Stones, the 8 Deuce Trays. Let me bust y'all down with some real New York knowledge now. The G-Stones, 8 Deuce Tray. One of the original New York sets. one of the original New York sets. Started in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Expanded outside of Brownsville, Brooklyn, all the way to maybe Florida. Started out there, though. GD started in Chicago. When it came to New York, specifically came to Brooklyn and Queens. Right around the corner from each other. Original shit. The GDs and the Crips have been fighting with each other, hand in hand, against the Bloods and others for 20 years in New York. You got to sit back and ask yourself a question. Over a diss track? Brooklyn, what are we doing? Let's be for real, right? I don't care how much you don't like the person. How much y'all so-called got this whole Woo and Cho beef. Over a diss record? Spinning blocks? Shooting people right outside their crib? A 45-year-old man on his birthday in Flatbush shot right outside his crib. All this is happening within days. I don't want y'all, this is not even a week long. The Kings Plaza shit, the people getting shot at Canarsie, the Flatbush shit, Nas, Blixky, and Tdot Woo. All this shit happened within a couple of days. So you got the older 8 Deuce Trey and the G Stones, you know, the OGs, the YGs, the little homies, the ones that's a little bit older. They don't have problems with the GDs. The older niggas from G Stone and 8 Deuce Trey Crip, they are not running around repping Woo. That's some shit that's under 30. 9 times out of 10, if you see somebody running around Brooklyn and they over 30 years old, 9 times out of 10, they not with the Woo or the Cho shit. They probably Crip. The younger dudes from G Stone, 8 Deuce Trey. The younger ones, a lot of them bang Woo. So you got the older heads from G Stone, 8 Deuce Trey, who still rock with the GDs. They not Woo, they not Cho. They literally just Crippin' GDs. They rock with the GDs. They rock with them. But now they caught in the middle now, right? The whole Woo versus Cho shit, cool. They could just say it was the younger niggas. But now you got people dying. And now you got to sit back and you got to ask yourself the question. Now you got the old heads that's running around, right? They cool with the GDs. But the younger dudes that's not, and they running around Woo, they from they set. So if I was an older dude from G Stone who rock with the GDs, I can't take the GD side. Why? Because the younger dudes who don't rock with the GDs who run around banging Woo, they my little homies. They from my set. But if you take their side now, the GDs who you've been rocking with before these motherfuckers even been gangbanging, now you gotta take their side. It's a lose-lose situation. If you're an older head and you from 8 Deuce Trey, it's a lose-lose. You can't really go against the little homies. You're not going to just wash out the last 20, 25 years with the GDs who you've been cool with, chilling with every day. What do you do in this instance? It's only one solution. The older heads from G Stone, 8 Deuce Trey is the only solution. You got to go to the younger dudes in your set and get them to leave this shit alone. Let's be for real, right? Let's keep a spade a spade. A lot of these younger dudes who running around spinning these blocks, They wasn't even around when the original beef started. Wave Game, Trap Stars, what happened in Vegas, and so on and so forth. Somebody major was lost from each side. These young niggas spinning the block right now, they wasn't even around for that. 2011, they wasn't around for that shit. These motherfuckers is 19, 20, 21 years old. 11 years ago, these motherfuckers was in 5th grade, 4th, 5th grade. Wasn't spinning no blocks. You got the young niggas making the hood hot. The hood super hot. Deaths for no reason. For what? For some shit that had something to do that it wasn't even around. I know a lot of people thinking, oh, Harlem Smile, it's the same thing with you. You probably took on beefs with people who you didn't know. That was from my age group. That was my era. That was my era. I'm not just coming on the scene. Oh, shit. Y'all niggas killed such and such 10, 15 years ago. I'm about to do some get back. Motherfucker, you was 7, 8 years old. You was 5, 6 years old. You wasn't around for that. Why do you feel some kind of way about it? You absolutely was not around for that. So I asked the question again. Brooklyn, what are we doing? What y'all gonna do? Just sit there and act like nothing's happening? It's been retaliation after retaliation after retaliation. Brooklyn dudes are ready. We stubborn. We don't want to give nobody the upper hand or say, yeah, you won. The GDs is not going to back down. Excuse me. The Chos is not going to back down. The Woos are the dominant factor right now. It's the dominant factor. So the only solution, I feel like, is for the big homies, the OGs, to go to the younger cats and be like, yo, listen, we understand y'all may not rock with this side, yada, 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 but this got to stop. Because if the older ones that was around when the whole beef first started, if they not out there spinning blocks, why is the young dudes out there spinning blocks? They wasn't even around for the beef. Who's going to go to the young niggas and be like, listen, I understand y'all got a quarrel, but that was our friend. We left the shit alone. Y'all niggas got to leave it alone. Because you know what's happening now? If you a Brooklyn rapper, guess what? They either expecting you to end up dead or they expecting you to end up in jail. We're not talking about the Jay-Z's, the Fabulous. We had a lot of successful Brooklyn rappers, male and female. Nobody is investing in Brooklyn rappers anymore. You know why? You know why? Because we don't have longevity. The expectancy for us is either to be locked up in jail or get killed. You think record labels is coming now to just run and sign Brooklyn rappers? After this young kid, Tdot, rest in peace, got killed the day after he signed the deal? The day after, I ain't even gonna lie. That's some real hater shit. On his side, that's bad luck like crazy. This is what you've been working for the last couple of years. You finally get your deal, celebrating one of the happiest days of your life. And then the next day, you just gone. What about his family if he had kids? What about the mother? All because what? A diss track? And listen, it goes a little bit further than just the diss track thing. Nas Blixky got shot a couple of days before that. Some may say it's connected. Some may say it's not. But at the end of the day, they don't know if it was fully connected or not, but they still went ahead and acted on it. Tdot was very important to a lot of people. Very important to a lot of people. This is why retaliations is going to keep happening. Joshua Cruz in the building. Surviving Kensington. I think I pronounced that right. What's good? Salute. Appreciate that. Real Ramen in the cut. All behind the ball. My guy in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to these content creators channel, man. For real content, man. We got to sit back and ask ourselves, Brooklyn, what are we doing? I don't get it. So what I'm going to do at this time, because you know this morning show right here, presented by M14 Clothing and Around the Clock Records, of course. We play music. You're going to get a little spoken word from my guy, Arthur Bird. And at the end of the day, I'm going to come here and give you this real content. Arthur Bird, how you looking?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir, man. Top of the AM to you, man. How you doing today?
Salute, man. Great day to be here. Great morning. Hey, look, let me fill you in on a little something. We had that talk last night about JetBlue eating the pork chop. Well, I got the fiance in here frying up them chicken skins for the brunch.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. My son came in here and was like, "What's chicken skins?" I was dying, son. Word up. I was in knots. Yeah, you know us New Yorkers, man. All we know is Chinese food and all kind of shit like that, and pizza and bagels and breakfast sandwiches and shit. So, you know, we don't
chopped cheese.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't even gonna lie. Like chopped cheese is something that kind of came popular in New York like recently. I don't know why people. I'm not. Fuck that. Like I don't eat that chopped cheese shit. Like I go to Philly and get a real cheesesteak. Like that chopped cheese shit. I don't know. Me in New York, when I think of New York foods, I think of the pizza, Chinese food. Even the beef patties, that shit I'm eating, man. But before we finish talking about Brooklyn, what's going on, I want y'all to definitely stay in tune with my guy Arthur Bird, man. He's got some stuff that's going to be coming for y'all soon. We're going to get all his online stuff, you know, set up to where y'all can start donating, y'all can start tapping into his stuff. Good.
Let me share something with you. Okay, so I'm real hyped about today because last night was groundbreaking. You know, I gotta redeem myself today from when you put me on the spot. But I went live. I went live for the first time this morning on Twitch. So AW Bird, Words from a Bird TV on Twitch now, and I'm going on later on this afternoon to heat that mic up for him and give him some real content. So
that's a fact. And the good part about it is I'm glad you figured it out because Twitch is like one of the hardest fucking that's one of the hardest apps to figure out as far as how to do shit. Like YouTube is way easier than Twitch. As far as like the whole upload and all that shit.
Right.
That's a good start off point with Twitch too, because Twitch is super easy. All they gotta do is just, you know, subscription to your channel and they can start doing shit like that too.
Okay, so on a subscription channel like ours, can people throw you bits or are bits only for DJs?
Nah, bits for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, bits for DJs and content creators. Like bits is gonna go through for everybody. Okay. So the hype train and all that shit is gonna be, you know, all that shit is gonna be included in that too.
Okay.
The more bits they use during the hype train, the more money you get, and it gives them a bonus too. So if you see that hype train shit come across, that, you know, that's something specifically that helps out too.
Okay.
Yep. So let's give people a little bit of the preview, man. So listen, with that being said, man, y'all know this guy, man. This is our guy, y'all guy, Arthur Bird with the spoken word. And don't worry about the baby in the background, man. We all parents here, man. Leave the baby. She good. You gonna work right through that, man. Okay. Yes, sir. Arthur Bird, let's get it.
All right, here we go. This the morning flow. Thursday morning, some call it AKA Little Friday. So I got to get straight to the point because we in here. Harlem Smiley, this the morning edition. Last night I was put on the spot, asked to come off the top. So I'm back with a sense of urgency to redeem myself like cryptocurrency. On the rise like stocks, Words from a Bird supplies the flock, keeps the poetry on lock. A mix of current events blended with hip hop. Don't hesitate to tell a friend, roll up a fat one and please tap in. Guaranteed to be time well spent, Dirt Gang TV provides the content. Leave a comment if you like what you heard. This is the straight to the point Words from a Bird. Understand that and know that. Now let me get into my piece for the day. Smiley was talking about what's going on in Brooklyn. How we can't look at feeding into the Brooklyn rappers. The Brooklyn rappers gonna need insurance because right now what they're doing is called pain self-inflicted. Self-inflicted pain, untreated wounds don't heal. Truth reveals it's hard for us to deal. With life's position, how growth births transition, faith has to be your vision if you want to make clear decisions. The illusion creates confusion. Lost in the COVID sauce, I beg you wash your hands, man. How much does that really cost? Not a dime. But distracted by the pandemic purge, witnessing demon time. I don't see us climbing out of this black hole until we get back to accepting the truth when it's told. Truth over fiction, the path to curing our afflictions. As we always say, PSA every day, all day on Dirt Gang TV and Best of Both Worlds. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Word up.
That is an absolute fact, man. Wash your hands out here. Remember, man, y'all motherfucker, y'all going in these stores, y'all touching all these fucking, y'all touching these door handles and all kind of shit like that, man. Make sure, please make sure, without a doubt, you guys are washing your hands, man. I just got a what's name too. If you a YouTuber, this is a little side note. We're gonna get back into some of this Brooklyn talk. And Arthur Bird, I actually want you to just stick around for this too.
Okay, definitely. I'm here.
I got you. Content creators on YouTube. If you're getting paid off of YouTube, make sure that they are taking federal taxes. I can't explain it enough. I done talked to 3 YouTubers already this week that are hit me up on Instagram asking me about the yo, do you have them take taxes out of your shit? Yeah. You want to do it now because if your shit end up blowing up, you're not thinking about that all through the year until income tax time, man. So that's something you can easily go back in there and change. So have them take federal taxes out. Your ass getting $15,000-$20,000 a year off of YouTube. Guess what? To the bigger YouTubers, that's not a lot, but to us regular YouTubers, like that's a nice decent amount. And guess what? Your ass gonna end up owing some money when you add that Google ads and shit on there, man. But you know how that go. So Arthur Bird, man, Brooklyn right now is going crazy, man. 45-year-old guy on his birthday shot right on his doorstep. See, Brooklyn, we got a lot of brownstones and stuff like that. So
I'm familiar.
A lot of times we do a lot of chilling on the stoop.
Right.
We do a lot of stoop chilling. This 45-year-old guy on his birthday sitting out there chilling ends up getting killed. Now, obviously, this wasn't no Wu versus Wu and Cho stuff too, but some go to say he was just kind of a innocent bystander.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? King's Plaza is a mall that's inside of Flatbush. King's Plaza, you used to get a lot of fights and shit at King's Plaza, but never as far as like, you know, shootings in King's Plaza. We're not talking about outside in the parking lot. We're talking about a shooting inside of a sneaker store inside of the mall. Then you got, I will probably say from each side, 2 of the biggest rappers who is out there from the Cho, one from the Cho side. Well, I would just say one from the Blixky side and then another one from the Wu side, you know. But at the end of the day, these are both still, you know, rappers from Brooklyn, but they also rep what they rep, man. Do you feel like this is something that's probably can maybe, if you was the OGs, like we was the OGs, say if you was the OG and I was the little nigga out there wilding, what advice would you give me?
I would say, man, it's most important that you realize you only get one life to live. And I will hope that you want to be here. There's no badge of honor, nothing that's going to set you apart from everybody else because you get killed out here early living reckless. And the thing I wanted to impart in this situation is, you know, these young people now take pride in allowing somebody to put the battery in their back. You know, they think wilding out is something that's going to get them street cred and that's going to give them clout. But, man, I'm going to tell you, these young boys dying out here over clout. And the last time I checked, you know, you can redeem Bitcoin, but you can't redeem clout, brother. Facts.
That is actual fact. And that's why it looks stupid when you got even and a lot of times I blame the older heads that's running around there too.
Oh, yeah.
They doing so much of trying to keep up with the youth. Oh, they outside and being outside. This is one problem I have with Hassan Campbell.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
He's one of the ones that's giving people insight and pretty much letting it be all right for to be. If us old heads made it seem like that's the stupidest shit in the world, as far as being outside, then the young niggas start thinking, yeah, that's super stupid. The whole being outside kind of shit.
Yeah. Because at our age, we don't have no business being outside unless we on the way to the grocery store or to work and back home. And you don't need to be out there for what?
Correct. It looks stupid. You standing on the corner hanging out with mad 20-year-olds and you in your 30s or 40s. It looks super stupid. And guess what? It ain't no good gonna come out of the shit. You can't relate to the conversation that they having. Why? Because that's not your style. They in there talking about new Yeezys and shit that's coming out. You don't even know what the fuck a Yeezy is.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And like we from the era to where $150 was a lot for some shoes. That was
right, exactly. That's still a nice amount for me.
That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers is spending $600-700 on shoes. And
I remember you talking about them shoes. You say your son wanted. You was like, oh, nah. You go out there and play kickball and basketball. Yeah, nah.
We would have never spent $250 for jeans that had holes and rips in them.
No.
These motherfuckers spending $250-300 for jeans that got rips in the knees and shit. Like listen, it's a new era. It's a new era. So these old heads that's running around out here that's not trying to school the youth and trying to be like them, trying to dress like them, trying to talk like them. If you an old head and you out here talking about copy, and you using terminologies like that, like, nah, I'm about to spend. And and like that shit to me, that's crazy if that's how you regularly talk without trying to describe something.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing that we're facing is this right here. This generation that we're dealing with has a group of old heads who are not knowledgeable. The old heads never evolved. They just only matriculated in age. They didn't matriculate or grow in knowledge, wisdom, or intelligence. So you got old heads now, but they just old heads in name. They can't give you no more knowledge than you finding out for yourself as you go. That's why they outside and they ain't telling you should be inside.
And that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And the bad part about it is I wasn't even going to try to put all of this shit. Yeah, of course, I just dropped my fucking ashtray. And I wasn't even going to put. Man, fuck my ashtray, go that shit roll. I wasn't even going to put all of the facts and stuff like that, as far as together and put the pieces together and all that too. But, because I was kind of waiting for it to come out. But now that you got a lot of other people talking about it, I guess this is something that's for the most part can be talked about. You see what I'm saying? So when my little cousin hit me up, when I, hit him up and asked him, what was going on as far as out there with the whole Tdot woo shit.
Right.
What he hit me up and told me was, he was like, yo, listen, man, it had a lot to do with the dude that got hit up the other day, yada, yada, yada. But when he was saying that, he must assume I knew he was talking about. The time I didn't. So when Melly last night told us that Nas Blixky was the one that got shot the other day, it just started going hand in hand together.
Right.
But I never want to be the first platform to release or put together information like that.
Nah, that's how you get that Tasha K action.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And not only that, too, like, listen, I don't want to be the one. The cops got to do their own job. I'm sorry. Right. A lot of times, they don't even, this is why I tell people, if you have certain inside connections and motherfuckers is calling you with certain information, don't just be like, damn, I could be the first one to break this news, because I'm telling you, that it may not play the way you want to. I'm not trying to help no police clubhouse style on how to use no connections to bring it together. They got to do their own job. They got to do their own work. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm never, even if I got information, I never want to be the one who first break it. Like, I can come and just talk about it a different way. Because if y'all motherfuckers think the police ain't using platforms as far as like YouTube, Clubhouse, Instagram, like, it'd have been known, especially with Instagram and Facebook Live. Couple of years ago, 2018, 2019, motherfuckers used to be on Instagram Live with guns, all kind of shit, doing videos, and motherfucking police be there before they even hit the in live button.
Oh yeah.
They was pinpointing you stupid motherfuckers on what's the name? That was done years ago. They stopped doing crazy shit on Instagram Live. Now, YouTube was the next thing. But Clubhouse is the number one thing besides YouTube right now that they using to kind of push it together. The only problem is with Clubhouse, that shit be live. Ain't no, we made this up just for content, and nah, that shit be live. You niggas be arguing with each other and just be spilling fucking everything. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
this shit is crazy, man. I feel so bad for my borough right now because this now is not gonna make it seem like this is just some rap shit, the Chos and the Woos. This is now gonna make it seem like it's GD and Crips going at each other. But at the end of the day, people like me, I know specifically that this is not GDs versus Crips. Only problem is it's a lot of people, and it's the younger heads. The older heads is the only one that can kind of put this shit to bed, so to say. But now you got to think, Arthur Bird, blood has been shed now on both sides again. This is what made the beef escalate so much in 2011. Now it didn't happen again. I feel like it's too late now. I feel like now, because think about it, right? If you Tdot wooed people, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
I can't come to you and be like, yo, Arthur Bird, this shit getting crazy out here. Like, we got to chill. You going to look at me like, nah, my fucking nephew.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. My fucking nephew ain't here. You see what I'm saying? So it was probably the same thing on the other side when Blixky got shot.
So this the equation. Anger plus emotion equals aggression. Mm-hmm. And once aggression is on your plate, you know you're going to get active because you just overwhelmed with the emotions and everything that comes with it.
That's a fact. At this time, man, we're going to get into the song of the day.
Okay.
This is Up the Hill, Brownsville. Arthur Bird, you can hit the mute button while we switch over to this, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get into a little bit more explicit details with this whole Tdot Woo thing, Blixky, the shootings in Kings Plaza, because you know they did catch the three guys running out of this. So we're gonna get a little bit more into it. This right here is your boy Harlem Smiley, Up the Hill, Brownsville. Yes, sir, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay in tune, man, with the local for sure. Or let me mute myself up too.
Dirt Gang Productions. Yo, Harlem Smiley, it's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
Welcome to Jamrock. Out in the streets, they call it murder. This is my guy, High Times of the Year, a.k.a. Odio, a.k.a. I'm sitting back, relaxing in the trunk off that Cali weed with the sun just a-beaming. Let me give y'all the full view of him in the trunk of the car right there. You know what I'm saying? This is what that Cali will do to you.
Yikes. It's Harlem Smiley, nigga. Around the clock records. We can't be stopped, niggas. Nope. I already told y'all, man. I'm the fucking greatest. But y'all know what it is. Work time. Atlantic time is ballin', where it all began. Mostly violent, and you take more losses than wins. Up the hill, Brownsville, where they shoot to kill at will. Houses placed and they stay with the steel. No chill, unless it's winter time. You niggas food on the plate, I think it's dinner time. A different grind is something that you get in time. Get in line, stay with the hook like a fishing line. Deliver mine, Kush, same color, lemon lime. Soda, I told Cuz just pass the sticks. No controller, local folder like a summer stroller. I keep a holster just to keep it closer. Cause you niggas is strollers, internet patrollers. I'm in 30, rolling with the coasters. As they go shit, but I'm Brooklyn bred. We you don't deny your flag, and we don't rock red. From the cops, when niggas fled from popping that lead. When niggas is dead. If we catch you, make you deal with the feds. No infrared, close range, 2 shots to the head. Masked up, so you niggas look in my eyes. No surprise, big crip, we don't win no disguise. Like Michael told me, chill 5, like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug, like I work for Cox. Cut the cable, cause they unstable. Determined just to push the wife, call it Canaan enabling. Listen, my uncle told me, chill 5, like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug, like I work for Cox. Cut the cable, cause they unstable. Determined just to push the wife, call it Canaan enabling. Listen.
A lot of y'all niggas don't go back to y'all hood, man. Bitch, it's all good in my hood, man. Coney Block shit. That go up the hill, Brownsville shit, man. Y'all niggas don't be scared to go in y'all hoods, man. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are saying you from here, you from there. Never be scared to go in your hood, man. You out here. You out here one time, man. You know what I'm saying? Little McConey shit. You know what I'm saying? We out here, man. Up the hill, Brownsville. Where it goes down, man. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, man. Yikes.
Down in Cali, Harlem Smiley used to run with them boosters. Same niggas steal your shit, and they just might shoot you. Real looters, 2 drums like I'm working for Hooters. No tutor, blew up on my own just like a tumor. Laugh at you sweet niggas, call it good humor. For the ice, you niggas gotta get cream. I need a scooper. My niggas always roll 3 times. I raise a scooter, and I always was slick with the hoes. Break the ruler, so I keep it pushing. Niggas ask, where you from, Brooklyn? Before you hit the Allen, gotta go to Central Bookings. Where you get your shit tooken just for looking. Niggas leave your face cushion like some jello bullet. I stay in and out them blocks, so playing in and out them blocks. I'm saying different from the cops, kept me in and out the box. Pushing rock when my pops kept telling me stop. Move stocks, the only way you really got it on lock. My uncle told me chill 5, like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug like I work for Cox. Cut the cable cause they unstable. Determined just to push the white, call it Canaan enable. Listen, my uncle told me chill 5, like I'm working for Fox. And I stay with the plug like I work for Cox. Cut the cable cause they unstable. Determined just to push the white, call it Canaan enable. Listen. Hey yo, man. I told y'all, man. Tales from a Harlem Crip Part 3. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Harlem Smiley. Still do drive-bys and go down. You heard? Shout out to the Goonies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That right there was Up the Hill, Brownsville, man. That song is not out yet, except for on my platform on Dirt Gang TV. That will be up on the next upcoming project, man. Yes, sir. And that was shot right there in Brooklyn, man. Up the Hill, Brownsville. You know, I'm in that part of Brownsville that's right there, that's almost connected going into like Bed-Stuy. So, you know, I'm in that part of Brownsville that's, it was a little bit different than the other Brownsvilles that everybody think of, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think of Brownsville, they just be thinking of fucking, you know, Mother Gaston, Blake, Dumont, Sutter, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Not even realizing Brownsville go way the fuck up, you know what I'm saying, to Fulton Street. And then once you get past that, your ass keep going, man. So, the Bird, my guy, you are on mute, sir.
Yeah, yes.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is with you.
Hey, look at check this out.
Yes, sir.
Check me out. Chicken skin.
Oh, that's the chicken skin.
Yeah.
The chicken skin for sure.
He say his son at you, Dad. What is chicken skin?
What is chicken skin? You know what I'm saying? All right, Arthur Berg.
All right, what's up?
Since you here today, you always know we always do the 21 questions with you.
That's right. That's right.
But at this time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the 21 questions with you. And what I want to do it with rap groups, because I know before we did R&B singers, we did rappers. Right. What I want to do at this particular time, I want to do the rap groups. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let me just get this just get a little background flowing though. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Outkast or UGK?
Outkast.
Eric B. and Rakim or Gangstar?
Come on, man. The God Allah, Eric B. and Rakim.
Got you. 8 Ball of MJG, Mobb Deep.
Queens get the money, long time, no cash.
All right. Queens of the building, man. Salute the Queens, man. Black Star or Redman versus Red and Method Man?
Well, you know, we 420 friendly over here, so you know we got to go with Meth and Red on that.
Okay. This is some shitty ass background music. I can't use it.
I can't take it.
I can't use none of that shit. I gotta use my own shit. This is why I always get my own fucking background music, because this background music just be shitty as ever. Oh, I get my own.
Yeah, that background music telling the wrong story.
It is like a motherfucker. That shit is terrible. Oh, I got to get something for some real background music. Here we go. This is way better. Here we go. All right. Now we in the vibes. Now we can get it going a little bit. Big Timers or the Yin Yang Twins?
Oh, Big Timers.
Okay. DOS Effects or Camp Low?
Camp Low.
CNN or MOP?
What? I gotta go with Nori, man. Look, I wish they'd come out with another CNN. That was a good team.
That was a good team. I need some old shit right here. Criss Cross or Dead Prez?
Hey man, listen, you know I'm a lyricist, so you know it's gotta be all about hip hop. Dead Prez all day.
Okay. You remember Run the Jewels, Killer Mike Group?
Yeah.
Or Pete Rock and CL Smooth?
Pete Rock and CL Smooth. I opened for Pete Rock and CL Smooth back when I was in college for a step show at Clemson. So I got to meet CL and spend a little bit of time with him. That's a good brother.
Okay. Dog Pound or NWA?
Dog Pound.
Dipset or the Locks?
Come on, man. Let's make something happen. Of course, the Locks.
Yeah. Public Enemy or Tribe Called Quest?
I'm militant. Look at the hat. Look at me. Public Enemy #1.
Yeah. Cypress Hill or Boogie Down Productions?
Let's see. I got to go with Boogie Down Productions.
Okay. Naughty by Nature or the Fugees?
Ooh, it's my kitty cat. Yeah, I love some Tretch, man. So got to go with Naughty by Nature. OPP and all that other stuff they got. They got party anthems. So got to go with them.
G Unit or the Migos?
I say the Migos. Okay. And the reason why I'm gonna say the Migos is because the Migos still out here making music. G Unit, man, 50 doing movies and TV shows and stuff now. He ain't rapping.
Nah, but I even go a lot of even the shits that he got to put out for the TV shows. Them shits be all right though.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
That's a fact. All right, what we got? Ghetto Boys or Brand Nubian?
Brand Nubian.
The Roots or De La Soul?
De La.
West Side Connection or Junior Mafia?
Junior Mafia.
All right, last but not least,
okay.
Onyx or the Def Squad?
The Def Squad.
All right. Clap it up one time, man. And that was our group 21 questions with our guy Arthur Bird for sure, man. For sure. Yes, sir. All right. So what I want to do is, right, I kind of want to, because you know, we're gonna talk a little bit more about the whole Brooklyn scene. What I want to kind of do is too with you, because I know we both you know, that's why I told them they're gonna love this morning show. It's gonna be different segments and all kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. What I want to do is with you today, I want to kind of take it back to the essence of what we used to do on my channel too. We used to do the strands of the day.
Okay.
Like crazy. You see what I'm saying? So me and Arthur Bird, we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about a couple of these marijuana strands, and then we're gonna finish off the morning podcast, you know, talking about the solutions and what we should do and what can be changed as far as this whole little Brooklyn, you know, shit that's going back and forth between the people, man.
Oh shit. Harlem Smiley, you back. What's all them purple and orange hairs on there? Oh, you back on deck? Strand of the day? What is that right there, my guy? Oh no. What's that called? That's that Dos Lido. How you pronounce it? Dos Lido. That's that Do-si-do and Gelato 41 mix. Woo-hoo. We got that gas on Coronavirus Thursdays. Let's get it, y'all.
Yes, sir. That's what we were smoking on today. Dos-a-Lido, man. Dos-a-Lido is a hybrid. As you could tell, my dumb ass ain't know how to pronounce it. I was just so happy to get that at that time. I had this strand before, did a review on this strand, but being that I actually found that strand again, I love this strand, man. Gelato 41 and Do-si-do. It's a combination of two. It's a 70-30 hybrid. Coming in at 31.2 THC, man. And that's what I just finished smoking. I'm gonna roll up another one. And as you could tell by the eyes getting lower through this podcast, it was a great hybrid. It was a great strand. I'm fucking with hybrids. Now let me ask you, Arthur Bird, hybrid, indica, or sativa? What's your preference?
Okay, so right about now, most everything out here is going to be a hybrid, either high-end indica or high-end sativa, however you want to flip the 100% did numbers, 60-40, 70-30, you know, 80-20, one way or another. My preference for a long time had always been indica because I had such a high tolerance, you know, coming from back in the day. But having these little ones now and doing this stuff with this podcast and, you know, getting on doing lives, you need some sativa in your life. Sativa made me a believer when I started doing stuff early in the morning and had to be active and coherent and there. So, you know, it's 50-50 now. You know, it's sometimes when I need a sativa, it's other times when I need an indica. But I like smoking indicas, man, because I'm in love with the deep purples. You know, the purples that just got that gas kick to them, you know.
And you know, it's crazy too. That's why I know we getting old, because I started thinking like that too. A few years ago, when I really, because let's be for real, right? You know, back then, you know, 90s, 2000s, we didn't really know about as far as like, you know, strands and all kind of shit like that, and indicas and sativas and hybrids. We ain't know nothing about all that shit.
We know indica, because they say indica is something that they just started talking about. They said back in the day, you can only be locked up for cannabis sativa. Indica was not even in the vocabulary like it is now to be identified.
Correct. And this is what I was about to say too. A lot of our favorite strands that we love and know from back in the day, they're mostly 90% sativas.
Sativa. Sour Diesel is one.
Correct. White Widow is like the biggest one in my opinion, because that smokes so much like an indica.
Exactly.
But you know, that's why I try to tell people too. It's like they got smart with using stuff to crossbreed with other stuff to come up with things like that too.
Right.
Like Northern Lights was Northern Lights is a sativa. I'm sorry. Hydro was the only indica that was running around in our time.
Exactly.
Hence the reason why it was grown differently. Hydro grown underwater.
Yeah.
Like that's the underwater plant that can survive. It just takes
hydroponics.
Yeah, correct. It just takes hydro long as shit to dry out.
Yeah.
That was the problem. But they realized you can use it to crossbreed and make a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
So when they started crossbreeding the haze and the hydro, that's when you started getting, like, people don't even realize haze is a sativa.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We're talking about regular haze. When
Exactly.
you start getting into platinum haze,
yeah, silver haze, lemon haze,
silver haze, lemon, those are hybrids, because that's when you started getting them. They got smart and started growing it with the dro, but not underwater. That's what because hydro, people ask me what happened to hydro. Hydro smoke. That's why hydro was so good. The white boys only had it one point in time. It cost mad money. It took too long to produce it.
Okay.
But other than that, though, that's hydro. Haze gave us a different high, different taste, and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. You was smoking exclusive.
Correct. But by hydro, the only thing that was smoking better than hydro was maybe Northern Lights.
Yeah.
At that time. But other than that, though, it was like you smoke hydro, it was always a totally different high. It wasn't until when I first came to California in 2000 that I realized, oh, we've been smoking that bullshit in New York. We had three things throughout the course of the 90s into the 2000s.
Okay.
We had regular weed, Arizona's included.
Yeah, Arizona. I remember those days. Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona's included. We had regular weed, we had haze, and we had dro.
Okay.
Northern Lights was kind of like a rarity. You had to go to the white boys to get Northern Lights.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm saying? Sour Diesel came afterwards. But we had those three things. But that's when we talking about, like, I remember the weed man, when he first got Purple Haze, the nigga was doing the deal, 7 grams of Purple Haze for $100. I'm talking about the line. It's the first time I ever seen a line at a weed spot.
Okay.
Niggas was down the block for 7 grams for $100. Which means if you wanted an ounce, you was paying $400 easily.
Yeah.
Now at these days, that's like a deal. Niggas pay that for that Zaza, all that fake ass weed that they smoke. We gonna get to that in a minute though. But a few years ago, even me now, I'm not paying $400 for no ounce of nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So the crossbreeding and genetics, it's the same thing what they doing for Girl Scout cookies right now.
Okay.
Girl Scout cookies, Do-si-do is a lot of y'all new favorite strands. That's why y'all, all these older strands that you like, yo, what happened to the Blue Dreams? What happened to the Green Cracks?
Right.
What happened to, you remember those was, you know.
Yeah, I remember those. I remember those vividly. Yes.
Correct. You know what I'm saying? Those strands are now being used to make the newest shit because nobody's smoking those no more. Like Blue Dream used to be super potent. When I first smoked Blue Dream, I was like, oh shit.
Right.
But now Blue Dream is on the $5. If you find it, it's on the $5 a gram shelf. Shit, I don't smoke really.
Well, I tell you what was funny when the pandemic first hit, and you know, I told you like it's just getting legalized here in Virginia. So you do a lot of dealing with DC to get the bud because that's where you know they can really mess with it like you want them to. And I remember when that Gary Payton and that London Pound Cake first hit, and I was like, oh man, okay. And then it just started getting crazy with the different strands that was coming through. Peach cobbler, berry pie. I mean, it was just getting crazy. Sweet tea.
Now that it's legalized in so many states, you got a lot of growers. You got a lot of growers now. So what happens is if you got your own lab and your own field and stuff too, I'm gonna tell y'all, right? It's not like just throwing a seed here.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not like that. I'm telling you, your shit gonna come out tasting like regular. You're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? I got a damn seed from the fire weed. And trust me, it's not that simple. It's not just as, you know, sometimes this grower told me he done crossbreeded about maybe like 80 different, you know, strands with each other.
Right.
Only 30 of them shits he was able to use. Some of them shits like them, you don't use the male and the female plant.
Exactly.
You don't use both. That's why I don't really fuck with the concentrate.
Okay.
Because they take the male plant of the concentrate and they use that instead of throwing it out like everybody else is doing. It just extracts the THC, CBD from the shit. So they found uses of it, but that's why it kind of gives you a different high. It gives you a weird high. And if you smoke that shit consistently long enough, that shit is going to taste super funny.
All right, so how you like the shatter?
I fuck with the shatter.
Okay.
The shatter make me cough. I just don't like coughing a lot. The shatter make me, this spot, the dispensary I go to before COVID, they used to give you shatter hits when you come in there and spend more than $100.
Right.
So the girl, they got their own shit there, and she sit there and torch it up for you. She clean the shit off for you and all that in between uses. But they don't do that now because you know COVID. You can't. Ain't that much cleaning in the world now. Yeah.
You need another mouthpiece like the hookah. How you could take the mouthpiece out,
it's off,
put a fresh mouthpiece in. That's what you'll have to have.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So check this out. Let me tell you what I saw. I was at a pop-up yesterday, and I'm looking around, and the dude had the Canagars, the real cigars rolled with weed. He said they were $70, and he said it was 7 grams of weed, 2 grams of shatter, and what else? And it was like I think it was like another gram of something like moon rocks or snow caps or something, all in the blunt. He said it'd take you like 2 hours to bust it all the way down.
Off the bird. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that shit like that, you gotta do yourself. Did you watch my album release party? Like 2 years ago when I released the first one. You ever seen the challenge cone?
No.
Oh, all right, hold on 1 second. Let me go talk some shit real quick.
Because I intend to be at the next one. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. I need to be talking to you about getting a feature for an interlude or something on that next album, man.
Nah, I got your audio ready.
Okay.
That's why I ain't do nothing with that audio you sent me. I already been testing that audio out behind a couple of beats already.
Okay.
But that's why I realized like it's not gonna really work as far as like throwing it behind a beat like that. That's why I gotta throw like that. Remember what I was telling you? I gotta throw like that Sade-esque kind of, you know.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that shit is gonna be like a whole. It's gonna literally be it's gonna be exactly what that is. It's gonna be an interlude. I'm gonna have skits and all kind of shit on this next one. I got Fonzo working on skits.
We got to get together for some COVID skits, man. You know that.
That's a fact. Hold on, I'm gonna have to come out the metaverse real quick.
Okay.
So this right here is a challenge cone, right?
Oh my God, yeah. I know what that is.
Yeah. So this shit, right? What I did was when I released my first album, this right here takes 2.5 ounces. 2.5 ounces of weed. This one take right here, like that's how long the cone is too. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I put it against my forehead so y'all can see.
Damn.
It's almost like remember the mini baseball bats that you used to get.
Yeah, from Kings Dominion.
Kings Dominion. Yeah, it looks just like that. Look, put that shit. It looks just like the little mini bat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looks just like that. It takes 2.5 ounces. So when I released my first album, I actually, you know what? The good part about it is I ain't even got to work today. So I'm gonna just go. Let me see if I could drift to it real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I love to see that because man, how did that hit?
Yo, what you talking about? Like it took me 3 weeks to smoke this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I realized that's why I didn't roll this next one yet, because I realized this is some shit that this is when COVID, this was like the beginning of COVID.
Right.
So I wasn't smoking with nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So now when I go to like Christmas time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Us and the family too, we want to do Christmas and New Year's. We want to do like a vacation outing this year with the family because
it's gonna be a destination joint. Y'all going to a spot. Okay.
Correct. And we going to Florida. The kids want to do Disney, so we're gonna do Florida or whatever like that. So we're gonna be like, I'm gonna be out there for like 2 weeks. It's gonna be people that's gonna be out there for probably like just a week or whatever like that. I'm gonna probably roll this up when I get a lot of my cousins and stuff together. Because if you got 10 people, you could probably finish this in in what's the name? Oh, come on, did that shit. You could probably finish this in one day.
Right.
But it gotta be like, it literally has to be like a lot of people smoking this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. That's the only way.
Word up. So Arthur Bird, like, what's one of your favorite strands that's kind of out right now? Like one strand that you could remember that you smoked probably within like during the pandemic that you was like, nah, this strain right here is super fire?
I think champagne berry pie.
I never had that one before.
Okay. Yeah, it's an indica dominant hybrid. Hold on one second. Hold on. Name a strand that we've had in the pandemic that knocked us down, that put it on us.
Trump runs.
Oh, wifey said Trump runs. Trump runs and Obama runs.
Oh yeah. I had the Obama and the Trump runs before too. I was actually surprised. Like Trump runs, that was a smart ass name because I didn't even want to smoke no runts. I ain't gonna lie, like
us either. Name Trump.
But I had to get that shit. I said, yo, niggas making Trump packs in here. I gotta get this.
Yeah.
Word up. I said, I gotta get this for sure. And
so, but let me tap in on this point right here. So as math goes, you would think that the higher the level of THC in the bud, the harder it's gonna hit, or the more that it's gonna come down on you. But I started learning that that's not always necessarily the case. Now, I'm not saying if it's a big discrepancy in how much, but you would think that the bud that's 30% THC gonna hit harder than the one that's 25 or 27, but it don't always shake out like that.
Nah, I don't. That's why I try to tell people too. You can't really just go specifically off like the the level of THC content and all that, because
of course.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you may be getting, your shit may say 35% THC on it, but the shit may not taste good. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's why, that's why I try to tell people, even the 21 and 22% THCs and all that shit too, like them shits may be busting with the taste. Like forbidden fruit is not like a super high THC content, but that's still like one of my
that's top 3 for me, especially in the pandemic. That's top 3.
Yeah, like the passion fruit is like the big brother. It's a little bit stronger of the what's name too, but it's a hybrid, so it's not just straight forbidden fruit. So it still has the taste, because that's the best thing about the forbidden fruit for me is the taste.
Right.
Like, even with haze, like when you smoking haze, you could taste that as like that's haze. You see
exactly.
what I'm saying? And even now they coming back out with haze strands, but they don't have that distinctive, like, that's why when people told me haze was a sativa, it makes sense because it tastes like outdoor.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like the whole, smoking haze almost tastes like you smoking like flowered leaves.
Right,
like a nigga put some oregano inside your shit and was like, here you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like them purples that had that grape flavor to them. You know what I'm saying? Those are purples I like.
Yeah, like grape 8. Grape 8.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, remember that one? That's an older one. That's what they use to make a lot of these purple strands too.
Granddaddy Purple is another one I like.
Granddaddy Perp, correct. That is another one too.
It's an older strand though, but yeah.
Damn, has it really been this long ago since I put this? Oh, don't worry, we good. We still rocking. I'm still looking for this shit. I got so.
So how long ago did you release the first album?
This might have been what's name? This might have been I think this was about almost 2 years ago. So that's why I'm what's naming through it right now too. I should be right here. I see videos on here like that. I didn't even fucking have no idea. I was trying some shit out called Lola TV.
Okay.
And I don't even remember that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't remember that. I did 2 lives when I was supposed to have been on Lola TV, and I don't remember that shit. I don't even know what the hell Lola TV is. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But fuck it. It said I did, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I did some Crips and Bloods in Norfolk, Virginia shit.
Okay.
I forgot I did that. Forgot I did that one.
I need to go back and tap in on that. Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on 1 second. All right, so I gotta go further. Oh, maybe I did this shit 2 years ago.
Okay.
This album might have been 2 years ago.
So it was just before the pandemic?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't even know. Time be flying.
Oh man, come on. You already know.
Tom be super flying.
When I first started tapping in with you, I ain't have no kids. Now I'm on the podcast with you. I got 2.
You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So this video, all right, I'm back in New York on these videos. So let's keep going. Now I'm in California.
I used to like when you do the live remotes and come in on the live when you'd be out in the streets of Vegas or, you know, back home in New York. But I know you got to be careful with that because that's location.
Yeah, that's the only problem too. Is like this. I would love to do that all the time, but it's weird for two. It's weird for 2 reasons. The reason why it's weird for 2 reasons is when you an old head and you out there just like pulling your phone out when you around certain people, everybody don't understand that whole, you know, this is, you know, YouTube kind of shit. Like it looks crazy. And you don't want to implement nobody, or you know, niggas be having warrants and all kind of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because the only thing that's gonna do for the most part is put you in a predicament. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. The second reason is too, you know, once again, it's like you said, it's giving away your location. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want people to know your moves that you're making while you making them, because you don't know who's plotting against you. You don't know who's trying to hurt you. And at the end of the day, these people know how you look. They know exactly how you look, but you don't know how they look.
You have no idea. And you definitely ain't gonna know how everybody look, even if you know how a few people look.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't know why I can't find this shit now. I'm gonna have to look for this shit at a different time. Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, you don't know how these people look, and that's why I try to tell people too. You gotta be very careful with the moves you making, because they already got the upper hand on you, with you just pretty much for the most part, you know, being online, and they know how you look.
Oh yeah, face recognition. You pretty much giving yourself up to the people when you put your face on here like this. So you got to be careful. Like we always talked about before, you got to move different and move with a purpose.
Correct. Yep. So I don't know. That's just me. I'm just one of them people is like, I never want to give nigga. That's why I think the whole drop the Addy, I think, to me, I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. To me, that's just stupid. It's just stupid to me, because it's like, why give somebody the upper hand or where they could catch you slipping at? You see what I'm saying? I'm not giving nobody the upper hand where they can catch me slipping at. Like, nah, y'all niggas got the gist. Like, you got to do your own research.
Oh yeah, if you find me, I'm not gonna make it easy for you. I mean, come on.
Yep, that's a fact. Don't worry, I'm a what's name though, Arthur Bird. When I find this other shit, I'm a what's name, because I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be on a search and destroy mission trying to find this shit. I can't find this shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry, I'm gonna find this shit eventually.
Okay,
you know
okay.
By the time me and Melly Mel do our podcast later, I'm gonna find this shit, man. So I'm gonna drop the link for whoever else want to come up here.
Okay, good.
If y'all want to talk about what's going on in Brooklyn, you want to talk about the whole Nas Blixky situation, you want to talk about the Tdot Woo situation, Kings Plaza situation, whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Y'all can jump up here too, but just make sure, if I don't know who you are, if you haven't been up here, what you have to do for me is you have to cam up, just so I can make sure you ain't out here porn bombing, because, you know, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of weirdos be happening on a lot of weirdos should be happening on YouTube. And porn bombing, unfortunately, is one of them. You got motherfuckers running around porn bombing other content creators off the straight strength.
Oh wow.
That they not doing what they doing, and you know what I'm saying? So to me, that's just some stupid hater shit, man. There's some super duper hater kind of shit, man. So before you know, the squad start hitting the link and all that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into this next song by Dutchy the Great.
Okay.
This one is called Jordan and Pippin. So let's get into it, man, and we'll be back with it, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Dutchy the Great. Yes, sir. And salute to my guy Dutchy the Great, man. Very talented, very talented young man, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guy Dutchy, man. Hold on, let me just make sure. Just get the shit situated.
Goonie. Yeah, I love these fumes, man. We up. Yeah. Yeah. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drip. Pop out with the Glock, a Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drippin'. Pop out with the Glock, the Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. Body and clouded, the way that I'm sliding, I'm ready to ride to it, young nigga die. If you was not down when I was down, please do not come around when I started to shine. Goonies ballin' like they heat. Island D Wade, Brownie, and Chris Bosh. Drippin' in fashion, you niggas is lost. You niggas be still rockin' Oshkosh. Tropical trips with the gang. Hell nah, I ain't trippin' out with no thought. Really go get it, my niggas ain't lame. My niggas gon' ride out to the clock. Hit the 0-0-0. Nigga, you know how it go. Niggas don't freeze, niggas never froze. Me and that hoe make her touching her toes. Breaking her back, rip out her spine. Brutality when I'm getting up mine. Niggas be talking that shit, but that's fine. I get a dime at a dozen a time. Pussy ass niggas is not on my line. Pussy ass niggas is not on my time. I'm grinding so hard, you niggas is lost. My niggas gon' get it, my niggas break fall. They tossing that ball. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drip. Pop out with the Glock, a Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drippin'. Pop out with the Glock, the Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drippin'. Pop out with the Glock, the Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drippin'. Jordan and Pimpin', Jules and Vincent. Send a prayer before I dismiss him. I got the Mandy, I got the Billy. This shit got me feeling so gum. Young and ballin' straight out of the jump. This Tupac ballin' above the realm. You niggas is gum, got me twisted like it. Shooting scene shit, getting Pulp Fiction. God told me stick to the script. Trust me, it's already written. Every line dope, don't overdose. Just listen. Ballin' like Irvin, y'all ballin' like Gibson. Goddamn. They hate that I'm winning. Designer my linen. Bad bitch London Tipton, but she ballin' Scarlet Diggs. Walk mixed in with the peach lip. Say the word, Goonies get a mission, just like that. Shooting shit like the old Four Pistons. Boom, boom, boom. The Goonies like Giannis and Middleton. You know some real killers out in Permiton. Ballin' so heavy, weddings be drippin'. Bitches be fillin' them, nigga we killin'. Only real in my company. Bad bitch tryna fuck with me. Only the money arouse me. That's the Ruger in my undies. Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drip. Pop out with the Glock, a Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drippin'. Pop out with the Glock, the Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drippin'. Pop out with the Glock, the Ruger or Smithin'. Just like Kyle, nigga, we get the rip. The Goonies like Jordan and Pimpin'. Ballin' so heavy, weighty with the drippin'.
Yes, sir. That was my guy, Dutchy the Great. Yes, sir. Jordan the Pippin. Tigger the Great in the building. Yes, sir. You gotta send me some new shit, Tig. You know what I'm saying? Send me some new shit, son. I played your shit on yesterday morning podcast for sure. A-Raw Band's in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel, man. My guy, Dutchy the Great, man, I guarantee you. Yeah. Listen, the YouTube team is strong. The rap team is strong. We getting the promotional team set up. I'm telling y'all, we out here working, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit me and Dutchy the Great got together too. That Jordan and Pippen is fire. Like that's one of my favorites from Dutchy. We got some shit. Salute to my guy Tuck Beats. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hot joint. That's clever. It's real clever.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think me and Dutchy right now, I think we got like 5 or 6 songs together.
Okay.
And a few of them not unreleased too. I ain't gonna lie. Like he gonna be the first one I bring along, man. I ain't gonna lie.
How long y'all been collaborating together?
Not long, for probably like a little bit over a year right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm about to put the email on the bottom for you right now, Tigger. I'm about to put it on it's gonna be going right under the bottom. Send it to this Gmail right here that's scrolling right under the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, link is dropped. I'm gonna drop the link again. If y'all want to, if you want to hit the link, you want to pop up here, talk about what's going down in these Brooklyn streets. Because I asked the question earlier, Brooklyn, what are we doing? The little homies out here they shooting up everything, malls, outside of the cribs. Brooklyn, what are we doing, man? And who's gonna be the listen? I don't expect all of the OGs to just run down on the little homies like, yeah, I better stop this shit or it's over. Like, nah, that shit ain't gonna work. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they definitely could do more than what's been going on right now. It could be a lot more done than what's going on right now. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people should just really sit back and try to talk to these young dudes so it don't be just retaliation after retaliation after retaliation keep happening. You see what I'm saying? So
got to do something to break the cycle at some point.
Correct. Got to. Without it, somebody has to break the cipher. And at the end of the day, if nobody do nothing, guess what? We always young, we always hard-headed. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is some shit you got to really sit back and try to prevent the next whole batch of, young men that's coming up, to try to make sure that they're not making the same mistake that we did when we was coming up, in and out of jail. That burns a lot of time out of your life.
So check this out, Smiley. Check this out. This the way I'm looking at it. We here on earth. If we don't create our own heaven, we left to have hell.
Facts. That's all factuals. And not for nothing, I ain't even gonna lie, like, with so much death that's just been surrounded by everything, even just the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's death surrounded everywhere. This is why I've been doing more family time.
Right.
More spending time with family. I ain't even gonna lie. This whole YouTube shit is all well and good. During the pandemic, you couldn't really go see your people. All right, cool. Let's get to work. Get these numbers up and all that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, now you got to really sit back and think like, okay, pandemic is over. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Family time is very important because they here and then they not the next day.
Right.
It's literally just like that. You see what I'm saying? Literally just like that. They here, then they not. And all you're going to have is those memories. That's why I jumped out of the whole beef shit. Fucking, roasting niggas on YouTube and all that shit. Like, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. All you doing is wasting time. Making unnecessary enemies for what?
Yeah.
When you could be out there doing that time to either get the money, set your family up, your kids up for that generational wealth.
Yep.
Or somebody just going to gun you down some stupid shit. All the shit you seeing going on with rappers right now is going to start happening with YouTubers.
Oh, definitely, because they got too much information on you as a YouTuber. They see your face every day, and you're not moving with security.
Nah.
So,
no security. And you trolling YouTubers is going to be the first ones. I don't wish death or harm on anybody, but if you asking for it and you wishing the shit on yourself, guess what? At the end of the day, you're going to be the nigga that pretty much just brings it upon yourself if that shit like that happen. That's why for what? If it's just somebody being some hater shit, like, oh, I don't like the shit you talking about, but you ain't saying nothing about them, it's something you can't prevent. But if you specifically is out there talking about people when they say absolutely nothing about you, then you bring it upon yourself.
Yeah,
you're bringing it upon yourself. Being a rapper, being a podcaster, any kind of online sensation, when you're talking about hip hop community and shit like that, you're a target. You don't see actors got to walk around with no target on their back. R&B singers ain't even got to walk around with targets on their back. It's just the black hip hop community. Why? Because nobody can't take diss tracks and just make their own shit and just leave it at that. Right. Can you imagine if all the motherfuckers, if you had KRS-One really spinning blocks on niggas and shit like that?
No good.
Can you imagine if Jay-Z and Nas spinning blocks? Dipset, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, spinning blocks. It's diss tracks. Take It. Tupac probably got the most notable diss record ever. Hit Him Up.
Yeah.
Biggie said, nah, I'm not going back at the nigga. I'm gonna leave it alone. You know how hard that is?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know how hard that is? But you drill rapping niggas. Oh, nah. Y'all want to be Chicago, so let's get into it. We are not fucking Chicago, Brooklyn. We not Chicago. This is why it's called New York drill, Brooklyn drill. We not Chicago. Chicago, they want to spin blocks on each other, then put in the songs. Guess what? Let them do that. No fault of Chicago, but a lot of them is locked up for that reason. And now guess what? Instead of us taking the good part of the shit, we done took the stupid part of the shit too. They making diss tracks right after shit happened to somebody. The dude gets shot, somebody come out with a diss track 18 hours later. This person get killed, somebody come out with a diss track. That's stupid to me. Even if you not somebody who actually did, you actually spent the block or put in the work. Guess what? You done made yourself a fucking suspect for no reason. So now if you doing any kind of other illegal shit that they didn't know about, because of the song you making, you taking credit and trying to diss niggas on tracks, guess what? Now they looking into your whole life. And even if they don't know you for that specific murder, they know everything else you doing. And guess what? They're going to take you down for that, dumbass. Everybody else that's around with you. All because of what? Lyrics on a fucking song. You niggas can't make music without dissing people?
I mean, that's what I feel like. I wonder if they stop killing it. I think if they stop killing, they're going to run out of content. They won't be able to make no more music because they won't have nothing to talk about.
That's a fact, man. And if y'all got y'all blunts rolled up, man, it's time for y'all to sync up, man. Merch is definitely coming soon, man. We almost got the best of both world merch and the sync up merch finished, man. It's time for y'all to sync up, man.
Okay. Yeah.
This shit is right here. It's called Big Face.
Okay.
This some cookie shit called Big Face.
Big Face. All right. So what is that a combination of? What's the numbers on it? How I know it's an indica. It's heavy indica, right?
I'm reading the back. So cookies is it says it's 0.2 of CBD.
Okay.
It's a 30.11% THC.
Okay.
It's a hybrid. It don't give me a cross between which ones, but it is a hybrid though. It's super fluffy.
Okay.
It's super fluffy. I'm not even gonna lie. It's I don't know. The fluffier weeds, I don't fuck with the fluffier weeds like that. The fluffier weeds don't be. I like them condensed, compact weeds. You know them shits hit.
Oh yeah. I want the hard nugs. I don't like that weed that you touch it and it just crumble or just real fluffy like you touch it and it. Yeah, nah.
Because it looks like a lot, but at the end of the day, it don't smoke heavy and your blunt burns mad fast.
Yep.
That's why I like them compressed shit too. Like if I
like the dense. The denser the bud for me, the better.
Mm-hmm. The taste. I'm gonna go ahead on the limb and probably say this is a sativa dominant hybrid.
Okay.
Big Face. You know what I'm saying? So
Big Face. I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for that.
It's okay.
Okay.
But the other one that I just smoked had a little bit less THC of it, but that one tastes better. Now I don't know how I'm gonna be on this one, but that's why I say you can't judge a book by its cover.
Never can you do that.
Yep. Like the Larry Bird, probably right now, I would probably say the Larry Bird and the Black Mamba. If I see those two strands, I probably get those strands over any other strand right now.
Yeah, I had both of those. Those are some good strands.
Yeah, that's a fact. That Larry Bird, that shit is dense. That shit potent. That shit got a good taste to it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Lamar McLean, I'm like that too. When I go by the dispensary, I usually get like 30% THC or better. But what I've been doing was I've been trying like just other strands out because I've been fooled before. You see what I'm saying? And just like right now, like you'll shit on a 25% THC and get the 35%, but Ooh, shit, you done paid almost double the price, but guess what? The other shit might taste a little better. So I don't know. I just been expanding my horizons.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I try to do. I try to get the most smoke for my buck.
Yeah, because you could look at some shit and tell if this shit is gonna be like, super doodle. Like if it's one step above Reggie's, like I can't smoke no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times you go in there and you be like, oh, $5 a gram, and you'll open the jar and the shit will smell good. But next thing you know, you go home and smoke that shit burning your throat. You like, nah, shit smell way better than the smoke, son. I ain't gonna lie. Yep.
Yeah, you can't. You always it's three tests. You got the eye test, you got the smell, and then you got high taste when you light it, or even off the dry toke. You can tell already what it's gonna do, whether it's gonna be mellow on your throat or whether it's gonna be giving you that Mike Tyson combination.
That's a fact. Oh, that Mike Tyson's Punch Out too. That's a good one. I'll probably put that in like my top 20.
Oh yeah. I did have that.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. That's why I said strands right out the bird. That's my listen. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not one of these people. YouTube, salute to YouTube. I'm glad this is a great outlet, but I'm not one of the people who want to be on here every day for the next 10, 15 years. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. You know how Chamillionaire dropped that one album, had those 2 singles, and took that money and got the fuck out of it. Everybody thought he fell off.
Right.
Millionaire got about 23 businesses right now.
Yeah, see that's generational wealth right there. Like we said, he got what he needed, and then all he did was start planting seeds.
Facts.
And
that's my goal. At the end result, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have literally get like a little complex and split that into 2. One side is the restaurant, one side is the dispensary. All owned by me, of course.
Right.
I'm trying to start out like that and then go into chains.
Yeah.
But before I even get to that bigger point, though, too, people don't realize like they have mobile dispensaries. If you ever go to Vegas, they have them little small ass fucking dispensaries. The shit just looks like somebody put a big ass box,
Yeah.
Almost like when you walking into like one of them. They used to have them shits with like the phone shit and like it's almost like a booth in the middle of the mall kind of shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? And they pull that shit up right to the what's name? It's a mobile dispensary. Same thing like a food truck.
Yeah.
So you can have a food truck and a mobile dispensary right next to each other. That's yours.
Yeah.
2 separate spots. Imagine a mobile, you chill on the beach, mobile dispensary, just pull up and shit like that. Niggas run to that shit like the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
That shit be crazy. In Vegas, that's what be happening. Sometimes especially if they giving out free samples.
Oh yeah, definitely. Of course.
What? All right, that shit is smart. So I got a lot of ideas, and good thing that YouTube is good. It's a great outlet to get started when you got stuff like that, and because all it takes is one. Listen, same thing like artists. All it takes is that one song. If you a YouTuber, all it takes is that one look from the right person.
Exactly.
That's why I try to tell people, niggas like, yo, why you ain't doing the gang shit all the time? Why get back into the gang shit that you was doing and all that? Nah, ain't no longevity in that shit. Podcast.
Right. How far you think the gang stuff can take you? Correct. And we trying to get people to chill out on being active in the gang mindset.
Correct. Exactly. I don't want to be hypocritical and then once again, you don't want to mislead the youth to making them think like this is all good and this is what we should be doing and all that. You see what I'm saying? Because that's not the way. And then once again, like I tell people, nobody is sponsoring that shit the whole time. So on these little morning podcasts, I can speak about it. But as far as doing like full-fledged gang content like I was doing before, interviews and all that, like, nah, I can't get into that realm because at the end of the day, it's almost like quick money. It's quick money. But at the end of the day, you got to make your quick money and you got to get out of there. I learned that in the casino a long time ago. You win, don't keep playing that shit. Win, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that shit and go. I don't care if you go. I made it to 700. Maybe let me try to make it to 400. Like, nah, get that 700. Don't be greedy. Get the fuck out of there. And this podcasting shit, it's not new, but it's new and up and coming because a lot of our people, our community, wasn't really listening to podcasts.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you this. I think the other thing that really helped that out and really brought that to the forefront was the fact that we got into the pandemic. And the pandemic made everybody put more focus on things they could do within the home because you wasn't supposed to be outside. You couldn't go outside. And so that gave YouTube a second life because, you know, it gave people a chance to come in and it was new again because you didn't have nothing else. Wasn't nothing on TV. You know, you couldn't do but so much Netflix. And then you started getting on here and seeing people talk about different things and hit with different topics, and people started gaining a following, started getting some traction, and here we are.
That's why I try to tell people, if you wasn't one of the people who capitalized during the pandemic, if you were just sitting in the house just fucking spending your unemployment money and not really like building your brand and shit like that, like you crazy as a motherfucker. And I'm talking about the content creators. Like before the pandemic, I think I was like at like 18,000 subscribers or something like that too. So during the pandemic, I almost doubled my amount of subscribers.
Right, exactly.
That I had. You see what I'm saying? Because we was working. If we got to stay in the house, like you said, ain't no new TV shows coming on, no new movies coming out, nobody's playing sports. Like the only thing it was to watch on TV was the news. And old shit. So Netflix, you know, I mean, you had Netflix. If you had Netflix, you was good. You know, that's when even the HBO Maxes and the Showtime Maxes and the Hulus, they capitalized so much. Hulu is like Netflix right now.
Right.
They did that over the pandemic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You're exactly right.
They did that over the pandemic. Hulu got their own specials. Hulu getting new movies that's getting released on there. You can watch live TV on there. Like Hulu, that's why I try to tell people YouTube is dope. It's gonna be something that's gonna come along. We don't know 5-10 years down the line. It could even be YouTube doing some new shit. That's gonna come along is gonna be better than this, and this shit is gonna kind of go to the back burner. Get the money while getting is good.
Yeah.
It's simple. You gotta get it while it's here. Don't sit here and think this shit gonna be here for 10 years, 20 years. Nah.
Hey, like you said, like you always say, you can't get that money laying on the couch, man.
Can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. If for me growing up, I would have thought shit like AIM would have never got replaced by shit like MySpace. But then when MySpace came along, it was like a futuristic AIM. Oh, you could put pictures. They got profiles.
Yeah.
MySpace changed the game with putting pictures and being able to not just type, having a visual to it. So my era, I would have never thought MySpace would have I thought MySpace would have been here right now, still chilling, even though it still exists, but it's a business platform.
Right.
But MySpace still exists. Justin Timberlake took that over. But you know what happened?
What?
Facebook came along.
Yeah.
And they started letting you put shit like little mini reels and videos and stories. And it was all Facebook is an upscale MySpace.
Okay, yeah.
That's all it is. And you know what happened? Facebook came along and knocked MySpace ass right out the way.
Out the box.
Instagram and Twitter, it was different when it first started from Facebook. It was just like, oh, if they did some shit like this, maybe we could do something similar. It wasn't meant to knock them out the box. It was just something similar that was different. That's why it lasts. Same thing with TikTok. But now you see a whole lot more apps coming along. Look what Redbox, another example, right? Mm-hmm. Look what Redbox did to Hollywood Video and Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, they murdered them.
I would have never thought that Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video would have been closed down, bankrupt. But Blockbuster Hollywood Video did it to the regular video stores. You know, when you walk in the video stores, and in the back they had the little glass shit that you had to walk through where they had the XXX videos back there. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't go back there if you was underage and shit. Yeah. Our parents used to get them little videos, you know, the videos that didn't have no goddamn front on the front, no title or nothing.
Right.
Straight blank videos. They used to get them shits from the regular video stores. Blockbuster and all that didn't sell no pornos. The regular local video store did. Blockbuster, Hollywood closed them niggas down. Why? Because they started selling games.
Yeah.
Out of Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. That's what changed.
Exactly.
They had videos. And you can go there and rent games for your system. So if you couldn't afford the games, guess what? or if you didn't want to, like me, right? I know right before Christmas time, my birthday, I would go to the video store right down the street. And I would go there and I would rent the games for like 3 days and test them shits out to see if they was good or if I could beat the game. If not, I'm not buying that shit. I used to do that shit all the time.
Right.
$2 can get you a rental for 3 days.
Yeah. That's enough time to check it out.
Correct. Blockbuster knocked fucking them out the box. Redbox came along and knocked out Blockbuster and shit. But now guess what? Redbox is struggling. Why?
Netflix?
Because Netflix came along.
Yeah.
But then now, guess what Redbox did now? They didn't just say, oh, fuck that. We taking this knockout punch and going. Now, Redbox is online too.
Okay.
Now, Redbox get a lot of new movies and all that shit too, but it's only movies.
Okay, right.
They made it online now. So now you don't have to go down there to your local 7-Eleven to go visit the Redbox and get a DVD, because who the fuck got shit that can play DVD still?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Who watching DVD still, Blu-ray or not? Nobody ain't watching that.
Yeah. Blu-ray.
Yeah, everybody watching Blu-ray. So at the end, when you sit back and think, them making it online, it was good, but Netflix already knocked them out the box. But guess what? Now look what Hulu doing. Hulu is either going to do one of two things. It's either going to knock Netflix out, or it's just going to be almost how Instagram is with Facebook, your preference.
Right. Exactly.
But that means Netflix got to fight back. They got to make some changes. They got to add some shit. Hulu is it right now. HBO Max got all these other on-demand people now, Stars, Showtime. Now all of these people is trying to not only have demand, now they're trying to do online shit like HBO Max did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said everything is not meant to be there forever. You got to roll with it, and then you got to, same thing with this metaverse shit. This shit is is up and coming. It's new. Listen, we trying to get in there while it's fresh, baby. And on top of that, I'm trying to bring all the knowledge I got to the Black community, so other Black creators can start getting in here and getting his money. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This shit ain't just no profit. Like, you got to be smart with it.
Oh yeah,
be smart. Your money be gone. Word up. I ain't gonna lie, off the bird. It's like, you can win big, you can hit quick. You can also, your money just be sitting because you done built some shit nobody ain't going to.
Nope. Or
it's dope, but nobody don't know about it. Why? Because you done got in the metaverse, but realize you don't have promotional platforms. All you got is like a Twitter account. That's not enough. You need to be promoting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and wherever else they got. TikTok.
Right.
Exactly. We do promotion, and we just started doing that on all the promotion. Okay. Like, people don't even realize, and the numbers y'all see right now about people watching on y'all, I see a whole different number over here because I got the Facebook watches, I got the YouTube watches, and I got the Twitter. I got off the shit like, how the fuck is it only 200 something views on this what's the name? But I'm looking at my shit, seeing 50 something people watching, 60 people watching. You know what I'm saying? But I look at my YouTube, and I look at the YouTube, be like 6 people watching, 7 people watching. You know what? It's the other platforms that's starting to get into the Twitch, Facebook. I told people in the next week, February 13th, Facebook is gonna start paying content creators to create content on Facebook.
Okay.
They just now starting to do that. Facebook is trying to now jump into the lane of YouTube.
Okay.
It's gonna be Facebook is gonna be just like YouTube. What you think YouTube did with the stories and the real YouTube ain't have all that shit before. You know what I'm saying? They in competition with each other. Yeah. Guess who's gonna be over there getting some of that Facebook money?
Yes, indeed. We are. Yeah.
Belly Bell, Fawns Poe, Arthur Bird, Dutchy the Great, Tigger the Great. Yeah. The ones that's here. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I told people too, man. Listen, we ain't been sitting back. Just trust me. We looking towards the future. We already know the content speaks for itself. We just looking towards the future right now.
That's it.
That's a fact. And we got Arthur Berg. We got illustrations. I mean, we got podcasts. We got rappers. We got singers. We got spoken word. Like it's crazy too, because I'm sitting back and thinking like, damn, like what else do we need? I got the fucking I already got the what's name too already, as far as like the production company and all that shit too.
Okay.
Videos. I got producers right now that's in 5 different states: Florida, California, Atlanta, New York, and the last one is gonna be Hawaii, but that one is kind of mixed right now. Okay. See what I'm saying? So we out here working. I'm telling you, this bread come. The team situation is already it's already in place. That's why I said this shit gonna go quick, and this metaverse shit is just and it's NFTs and all that.
Yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg, man.
Correct. The icing on the cake. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be crazy. This one's gonna be crazy. That's why I'm glad it's like I'm doing so much research and shit like that. Long as we keep the people entertained on here, which that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I can tell motherfuckers before you go back and watch old content. Gary, some of the old content is actually, I would probably say, more exciting than this one. But I done grew up so much that this content now, this is like CEO Smiley y'all talking to. The old content was YouTuber Smiley. Like, oh shit, this is a new platform. We try some new shit out. You know, this is CEO Smiley you looking at. Like, this is the business-oriented Smiley you looking at right here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at the gaming side too. Like, you know, YouTube is like A-Rod Bands. That's over in the gamer sector. Ambition in the gamer sector. Wild Pearson in the gamer sector. You know, DJ Ghost, shit, he got channels that's in different sectors, man. Mm-hmm. But I follow a lot by his format. Not in the same lane as him, but I follow a lot in his format.
Okay.
Like, it's weird too. I ain't trying to sound like on no groupie shit, but me and him is similar in a lot of different ways. That's why I gravitated towards him out of all the YouTubers that's on YouTube. That's why I gravitated towards him the most, because we have a lot of similarities.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, when he say a lot of shit, a lot of people don't pick up on it. But I'd be like, nah, he's a fucking, like, I understand, like, he done got a lot of plaques.
Oh, yeah.
Different channels. And the shit works. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's why I say, though, too, you know, eventually down the line, you know, when I get up there, I definitely want to do some work with him, too. Because I know as far as, like, man, listen, I'm telling you, it's certain shit. Like, we both rap, right? Mm-hmm. But I've been in the rap shit, like, a little bit longer than him. So it's some shit that I can probably, like, when it comes to the rap shit, it's a lot of shit that I probably, like, you know, like, listen, you start doing some shit like this, we start doing some shit like this, boom, bop, bit. Yeah. Same thing with him with the YouTube shit.
Okay.
That's something very important. Stop just always telling people to subscribe to your channel. Fuck the subscribe to your channel kind of shit, too. I mean, it's all well and good, but once you monetize, why just tell people to subscribe to your channel? You don't want that. You want them to just watch your videos.
Right.
And it makes sense to me because, and I know we get paid from watch time minutes. It's not about how many subscribers you got, how many views you get. It's all about watch time minutes. So if they going back and watching your old videos, whether they subscribed or not, they still making you money. So exactly. Who cares about the subscription?
Right.
But he said that shit. I know that shit went over a lot of content creators' heads who was probably watching him, not even realizing like that's dead right.
Yeah.
So fuck telling people to subscribe. Go back and watch my old shit. Guarantee you, you will not be bored with the content on this channel. I'll watch my own shit.
Okay.
I'll watch my own shit. I go back and watch my own shit. Like, damn, this was a dope ass video right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I know if I can go back and watch the shit and I think the shit is dope after I done did the shit already, you know, it's like watching the movie twice.
Yeah.
First time it was better. Second time it's like, yeah. But I be like, yo, shit, like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I do that with my old shit.
No, yeah.
I got videos I didn't even know I did.
Yeah, because you did so many.
Yep. And I got this whole next ASMR channel trying to crack off. So if you like, you know, you need some sounds for sleep, some sounds for the baby, some relaxing sounds. Yo, listen, man. Salute to Kimmy. Kimmy is like she's not a content creator on YouTube, but she is a supporter. They probably most known in the beef sector. One thing I basically took from her was she put me on to that to the Rain channel.
Okay.
So she told me to come to this channel because I had to ask her. I forgot it was for something. I think we was trying to set something up as far as like a live we was doing and all that. Stilo Facts, what's good, my guy? Lamar McLean, Austin, Texas, Wrenchy Amy in the building.
Okay.
We was doing something, and she told me to come over to that channel. And when I got over to the channel, I was talking to her in the chat, but it was an ASMR channel.
Okay.
And it was playing Rain, but I wasn't going over there just to listen to that. I was just to talk to her in the chat. And fucking it's like 6, 7 o'clock in the night out over here. And I catch myself like, damn, I'm getting tired. What the fuck going on and shit? Like, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I said, oh, this shit works. So I got a little bit more information on her. And she told me, she like, yeah, people use these shits. Now I remember when we was younger, you catch a rare person that had like the little, you know, the little like the toy or like the machine.
Yeah, different sounds,
different sounds and shit. But I'm like, damn, YouTube channel would make sense. So I started doing my own research, realizing what? These motherfuckers is getting goddamn millions of views and billions of views. Like, I mean, it's not billions. I'm sorry. They get millions of views and hundreds of thousands of views on these channels. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So I came across Mad Sounds.
Okay.
That was probably like 6 months ago, Arthur Bird.
Okay.
I haven't slept a night without listening to Rain. When I get on a plane and fly to New York and Hawaii and shit like that, that's like 5, 6 hours away from me.
Right.
I put that Rain on when I get on the plane. I get my son situated, and I'm out. I sleep almost the whole plane, some plane ride sometimes. Like when the plane start going down, start descending, that's when I wake up.
Okay. Yeah, I got to try that. I got to.
Yo, the sleep be phenomenal. You know how you wake up a lot, tossing and turning, and
right.
That prevents that.
Okay.
It gets you a lot. The only time you really wake up is, you know, you got to take a piss. You going like
you gonna wake up there now.
Because and that makes sense. I listen to the rain and thunderstorm, and there's water coming down, so I understand. You know, water.
Yeah.
It's always gonna make you But the whole tossing and turning, waking up in the middle of the night, like that shit don't even exist right now.
Oh, well, that's what's up. When it is useful, then it's very much needed.
That is a fact. So in the daytime, when I'm taking a little rare nap, I'll put on like the beach sounds. Waves crashing, birds chirping. You know what I'm saying? Nice little sunny day, because you know, I know it's a little cold on the East Coast out there. Y'all probably still a little snowy. But over here,
it's still cold.
Yeah. We 70 degrees and flowing, palm trees just a baking. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I crank that window open, feel that nice ocean breeze, and I turn on that damn wave sounds. And I'm out like a light. What I tell people is, if you want to take a quick nap, don't use that. You better set an alarm clock.
You're gonna get you some extended sleep. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Fuck around with the rain one day. I didn't have to go to work. I slept 12 hours. I haven't slept 12 hours probably like 20 years. A nigga slept 12 hours with the rain sounds.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'm telling you, that shit worked. So my channel is rest and relaxation, not rest and. Because I got a little, somebody came and just tried to jock my style. Mine's is rest and relaxation.
Okay, rest in relaxation.
Yeah, with the big N, of course.
Okay.
So y'all want to go subscribe to that channel. Y'all want to get some good sounds on there. It's good. When I did that channel, I said I'm gonna put mad different videos up here. I probably got like 200 videos on that channel already.
Okay.
But when we was in the bullshit, I didn't want to promote it because you know you don't want motherfuckers to start going over there hating on channels and all that. It's a small channel. It's up and coming.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get it flowing. Once after I get this shit on board, as far as everything with both of these podcasts, get this whole little shit flowing. That channel is gonna be up and going. There's gonna be content on that channel, whether live or a new upload every day.
Okay.
You got to get the shit flowing. Like, you know, it's a lot of shit going on throughout the course of the day. My day consists of like, man, listen, work in the morning, walking dogs, kids to school, like all kind of shit. Like, so I am.
Oh yeah, already know. I feel you.
By the time you come home, it's homework and goddamn, you know, dinner and, you know, like you be needing that little bit of time just to yourself. So sometimes I be like, man, fuck you too. Let me not say it to her now. But yeah, you know, but other than that though, you gotta, I'm gonna find some time for that. And because that's something that way people listen to when they go to sleep, I think I'm gonna just start doing that throughout the course of, you know, the night. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, I'm trying to work out the kinks with that right now. Yep, but we good, man. I ain't even gonna lie. So tonight, what I got for y'all tonight, man, we do have the Best of Both World podcast tonight, hosted by me and Melly Mel. And I need y'all to do me a favor. If y'all not subscribed to Melly Mel's channel, go over to her channel, Melly Mel. And when you spell Melly Mel, spell it with all caps, man. And when you get to her content, guarantee it's gonna be all facts, man. So salute to her. She's right there, curving around that corner to where she's about to get monetized herself. Salute to my guy Fonz Poe, man. Y'all go subscribe to Fonz Poe channel, man. The illest illustrations on YouTube, man. Think Different Incorporated, man. Is the squad, is the objective. If you ain't thinking different, you ain't incorporating no money in your life. Salute to my guy, man. Go subscribe to the channel for sure, man. Arthur Burr, your shit look. Oh, all right, there you go. I was about to say your shit look like you was in the metaverse for a second. Oh shit, she got pixels and shit inside of it. Salute to my guy Dutchy the Great. If y'all want to go over there, that song we played earlier was Jordan and Pippen. Literally put in Dutchy the Great. When you spell the Great, spell it THEGR8. And then Dutchy, if you smoke Dutchies, it's the same way. Dutchy.
Pass the Dutchy.
That's a fact, man. Salute to my guy, Tigger the Great, also, man. These are definitely two talented young guys, man. And Tigger the Great. So if you want to get his thing, you can go Tigger the Great. That's how you spell it on YouTube, or you go Tigger the Great Groovy on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music, man. That's how you want to find Tigger the Great. You can find his on Apple, YouTube, and Spotify, man. Salute to my guy, man. Two young guys that's definitely out there. They doing their thing. They doing great. I'm definitely proud of both of these young guys. And they definitely gonna keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? For sure, without a doubt. Oh shit. And then before Arthur Burr, we ain't going nowhere yet. Because I know I sent this motherfucker the link.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering where he was. Salute.
You know what I'm saying? I sent the link. Yo, so JetBlue, top of the morning, sir.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Turn this TV up.
You good?
Yeah. Hey, look, because I'm about to mute up for a minute because I'm about to bust down these fried chicken wings.
Yeah, bust them down, but stay up here. You know why?
Oh, I'm up here. No, I'm up here.
Because you're gonna definitely have some insight about what even if you want to turn your camera off while you busting wings down, you could.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely you're gonna have some insight on this one because I told JetBlue yesterday, right? He came up there, he showed the picture. He sent me the picture of Alpo sitting on a boat, chilling, and he sent me the reply that says Alpo is not dead. So I told JetBlue that I was going to give him a nice 15-minute spill.
Yeah.
I need him to let me know and tell me why he feel like Alpo is not dead and to back it up with some facts. So I'm about to swap y'all positions real quick.
That's what's up.
And,
I'm gonna take my cam down.
Yeah, there you go. And JetBlue, man. So I know you're rolling up the Spliffington right now, man. So take your time. We ain't gotta rush this.
I'm ready, man.
That's good. All right. So listen, you sent me a photo, right?
Yeah.
And you said Alpo is not dead. Alpo is sitting on a boat. When you get your phone, you can put it up to the people. I'm gonna put you on the solo screen. But give me some insight because you told me this after it really first happened. You told me like when we was talking right after it happened, you said, yo, did you see the body? Anything? I said, nah, but you said, yo, he really ain't dead. So you've been saying this since after this first happened. So that's the picture right there, right? That's allegedly Alpo on a boat chilling. Now, I told JetBlue this could be an old picture. Now,
Right, right. I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Now, break it down for me and the people, right? Why do you feel like Alpo is still alive?
All right. It's 2 reasons, right? I got a few reasons, but I'm gonna name like 2 factual joints. If you go to Alberto Alpo Martinez or whatever they want to call him, right? There's no death certificate. There's no death certificate. Um, there's no funeral for this person. There's no how they say like mortuary identification. Like when people go down to the whatever.
Yeah, to the coroner's office and all that.
Yeah.
To the morgue.
Yes, sir. There's really no physical evidence that this person is dead. Even when you watch the news, right, they just say, "Oh, it was a shooting in Harlem." The only person that said that Alpo Martinez was murdered on Halloween was Lisa Evers. Was Lisa Evers from Hot 97? She used to have, what was that show they used to have?
The streets thing.
Yeah,
what was
yeah.
the least average? Yeah, it was street something.
Yeah, Street Soldiers. Street Soldiers.
There you go.
Street Soldiers. Right. He's
So,
the only.
so let me ask you something. Yep. So you mean to tell me that you, in your opinion, there is no death certificate for Alpo Martinez, and there
Alberto
was no
Martinez,
and there was no funeral.
No funeral for Alberto Martinez.
So, which means there's probably no obituary.
There's no obituary. Nobody in his family said that he was died. The only people that said that he died was Lisa Evers, the Rich Porter family, and it was the people doing celebrations. Yeah, they put his names in raps. Yeah, they said they smoking on Alpo packs, but right there's no all of this is public information. When somebody dies, anybody that dies 24 hours, no matter who they is, you can go in the newspaper and see it. When Whitey Bulger got killed in prison, right? He was supposed to be like somebody who told on the whole Teamsters, the whole mafia. They pronounced that he was killed in prison, and they actually showed his death certificate. So why does Alpo Martinez not have one? Frank Lucas has one. Every rat that was in history has a death certificate after they died. Why does Alpo Martinez not have one?
So, in your opinion, right? It sounds like you probably, and this is just me making an opinion for you. It sounds like to me that you feel like do you feel like his death was staged because he's in witness protection?
No, I actually, I talked to one of my old partners, right? He just came from Raybrook, New York. He did like 12 years in the feds, and me and him was having this conversation, right? And he was saying, I said the same thing, and I'm saying, yeah, the shooting did happen. Now, the shooting did happen on October 31st, 2021. Shooting did happen. He was his car was shot because the vehicle was still in the street after the shooting. His car was shot up. We don't know if that was him in the car, but his car was shot up. The shooting did happen. So who knows? They could be trying to cover it up because he wasn't supposed to be where he was at. They could be trying to cover it up, basically making it seem like anybody who's in witness protection program can't be killed and they should be in safe coverings. So they could be trying to, keep their name, their brand, or either he was really out there doing some criminal activities that they have to make it seem like he's dead because quote unquote they said he was still in the game, still in the streets back to his old ways.
Let me cut you off right there. Not to cut you off, but if that was a staged event, I'm gonna ask you a 2-part question. Well, actually, you gave me the motive part already right there. So who do you think it was staged by? Alpo himself, or the people who's trying to, or the feds, so to say, or whoever put him in?
I think it might be staged by the federal government because if you're in witness protection, right, and you're still committing criminal activities, you're still committing violent criminal activities, right, such as shootings, murders, allegedly, right, then they have to either wipe you out or clean up the scene. And I would believe that that dude is still alive because he has more to offer them alive than actually dead if they're trying to clean up the scene.
But if he's supposed to be dead, it's not even like he can be out there making moves no more. So he's not gonna be, worth. It's not gonna be worth anything. So why go through the whole hex or hoax, I should say, of staging a whole allegedly murder?
Because you see, when Alpo came back to the street, it was like he never left. So when he came back to New York City, it's almost like he never left, right? And a lot of things happened in the 80s and the 70s that who knows, he might be clearing up cold cases for them. He might be I don't know, I'm not trying to be like this big conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, this should sound like a Netflix special. I ain't gonna lie.
But to be honest with you, bro, like when you go through the facts, like there's no death certificate, there's no funeral, there's no the other thing that's before funeral, what they call that, the viewing.
The wake?
The wake. There's no wake in Harlem. Nobody in Harlem. I mean, actually, nobody in Harlem.
Now, let me ask you something.
Only his enemies said that he was dead, but everybody that loved him in Harlem, nobody said he was dead, bro.
Here's my what's name to you. I would probably say this, right? My answer, if I was somebody who was just combating everything you saying, I would probably say, A, it's a chance that you probably just can't find the death certificate. And B, I would probably say to combat the whole other scenario that you were saying, I would probably just say maybe there was no funeral and he could have got cremated. Because you got people, listen, look at G. Williams in the chat. Alpo alive, he back in witness protection. So you're not the first one to say this. Wait, you muted, JetBlue, you muted.
Yeah.
Oh, if you need to stay muted, you good. I thought you was talking to us while you was muted.
I'm good.
So it's other people who's been saying this too. So you're not alone as far as people thinking that he's still alive. But what if it was a chance that he was just cremated?
To drop like the exclusive, the person who actually got this picture from, she wouldn't really care because she kind of actually posted it herself, but she retracted her post. Miss T from Harlem, the one who has that book Harlem Had Wrong. She posted this stuff and then she took it down because it was a lot of fans that was saying, "Oh, like she got a point, or she's smart, or she's trying to not say this, she's trying to not say that." So they was agreeing, but I guess it was too much people listening and agreeing and like tuning in. So she took the whole thing down. But me and her have like, I'm following her, she's following me, so we talk a lot on Instagram and shit.
So let me ask you a little bit more about that picture. Where was that picture supposed to take place? Let's start with the where. JetBlue, you muted, unless you talk to somebody else.
What's the name of that place? Hold on. What's the name of this? What's the name of this right now?
Well, Cabo?
Nah, not Cabo. Tulum.
And when was this supposed to take place? Salute to G. Williams, salute to Dead Self. Appreciate y'all for stopping in. When was this picture supposedly allegedly been taken?
I got this picture. I think I sent it to you. I got this picture what it says Tuesday 206, but I think I got it like Friday. I think I got it like Friday or something like that. And I deleted it out my phone because I sent it to somebody and then I had to go back in my cloud and get it again. So I think I had it like probably for like this is like a week and a half or a week old picture.
What if I told you that I can send Fonz Poe a picture of Alpo just sitting down like that on like a couch, and he can add that shit onto the boat and make it look just like that?
I can understand that. I can understand all of that, right? But how can I say, like, you see how my facial is right now? I'm like a little rough, right? Like I don't have a haircut, right? So this would be like my state right now, and all of y'all see this, right? But now, if I go get a haircut and then I come back on here and nobody seen it, right? And they say, "Oh, JetBlue, isn't that the same thing?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, it's the same thing," but they didn't see it though. So it's only probably me and 5 other people who can actually say that this picture was taken a week and a half ago. But I don't know how long ago did Miss T have it, because when she posted it, it was like she posts a lot of stuff on the page, but she always take it down. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hold on? Did you say Miss T?
Yeah.
Not
Hold
Miss.
on, wrong.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm not. Hold on. We're going to my IG conversation.
Now,
Talking about the Miss
do
T
you have a
that's got the
question?
book out. Miss T got the book out. The one that write the hood book.
It can't be the same one. That's why
Yeah,
I was
this
about
is
to
her
ask.
right here. That's her right here, bro.
It's not the same one though.
Yes, it is, bro.
The same one that wrote the hood book.
They be talking about unique and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. This is my people's one.
Hold up, back it up a little bit. All right, bring it down. You got an Android. Nah, I don't want to see the. Nah, you good.
I got an iPhone 11. I got iPhone 11 on.
Oh, it looks like 8. Nah, you good. I almost fuck all the bird up with that one. Nah, oh, that's the same person.
Yeah, that's the same person, and then this is
the plot.
That's the same person, and then this is unique from Mecca Audio Hall.
Okay. So yeah, same person.
He told me to call him because I was telling him about the outpost shit. So he said, "Yo, call me." You know what I'm saying? So you see this right here. I ain't trying to put the person strength, but this is him right here.
Well, it's fuzzy, so it's good. Don't worry about it. We're gonna leave it fuzzy. We believe you. Because we
can't decode that.
The plot. See, you got me sounding like the conspiracy theory.
There's one thing that I do, right? Like when I come on here and I drop like spills like this, like I always like to have like foolproof information. So yeah, I might be doing the most right now, but I don't really care about doing the most because it's about
nah. See, you done revealed some way more of the shit.
I didn't mean to like if anybody seen that person number. I apologize.
No, it was fuzzy. It was fuzzy.
We couldn't see it.
If anybody seen the messages between me and Miss T, I apologize. That.
Nah, you fuzzy. It was just good enough to let us know you wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Niggas, because you didn't know it was fuzzy, but it was fuzzy. That's why I took it off the big screen.
The reason why I'm in contact with these people because I'm actually trying to do a tell-all book through what they call that what's them niggas that did that book Simon and Schuster.
Okay.
Simon and Schuster, they do all of the books for all of the urban novels and shit like that. So I'm actually trying to get a book deal with them right now. So she's kind of like my liaison or whatever y'all want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Their self said he is gone. There's no reason for the government to save his life. He has no more contribution. Black folks love silence. So that's what I was about to ask you. Next question, JetBlue. If I'm Alpo, right, and I know it's people out there that probably thinking that maybe I might not be dead. Why would I allow somebody just to take a picture of me just sitting on a boat, shit in the background and all that? If you Alpo, would you have allowed that? Because I don't think he's that stupid. So
check it out though, right? When you say a picture's allowed, right? Nowadays nothing is private. Once you step out into the public, it's public business. Once you stick your head out the door, that's public business. You can't tell nobody what to do with their phone. If he was on a cruise ship, it's obviously it was public business. And like I said, the person that posted this, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not at liberty, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I took it off of their page. You know what I'm saying? Me and her was talking. I seen her doing a video live. I quickly screen recorded it. Then I screenshotted it. I was on my screen. I screen recorded it. Then I screenshot it. Sorry for being creepy, Miss T, if you're watching this, but you know what I'm saying.
It made it creepy when you just said that. Though you should.
You know what I'm saying. I was just trying to get some exclusive. You know what I mean? Some exclusive footage. You know what I'm saying. So hey, I mean, it's all in the business of being a journalist. You know what I mean? So yeah, once you poke your head out, it's public information now. You feel me?
You know what's crazy? Arthur Bird, and I know you probably seen this too. This is not the first time we seen this, man.
Right.
Niggas was coming up with Tupac on pictures on the beach chair.
They still are.
Well, let me tell you something, right? I know a guy in my neighborhood, right, by the name of Ricky Kabasi. You can look him up, right? This dude faked his death probably about 5 years ago. They had like candles all in front of the stores and everything, you know. And that nigga popped up probably 3 years later after that.
So, as himself?
Yeah, his moms was taking collections for the funeral, everything. Rest in peace T-shirts.
Oh
Nah,
hell
nah.
no.
Do you see? See, that's fucked up.
And
Like, but
and
what is the
and,
nah,
and
man?
this was going on in the Bronx, like
Fuck going
probably
on in the
like
Bronx?
probably about 7 years ago, I would say, because he's locked up right now. I ran into him like 2016. So yeah, people do fake their death, dude. Like it's true.
But all right. So let's sum this up. So do you feel Alpo Carr and all that did get shot up? Do you feel like the shooting was real and he just didn't die, or do you feel like the shooting was staged? Let's start with that.
Nah, bro, the shooting was real because my boy fuck it, I said the name. My boy Lou got killed. Yeah, I mean
Just say it, boy.
my boy lives on 180 on 148th and Bradhurst.
All right, good. Keep going.
148th and Bradhurst.
How you repeating, motherfucker? Like,
Alpo got killed on 148th and Frederick Douglass. That's 8th Avenue. That's right around the corner, right by the precinct. For those that don't know Harlem.
That is right by the precinct. Damn, I didn't even notice that.
For those that don't know Harlem,
it's almost like right around that little corner right there.
No, the precinct is right there because the precinct is on Macomb, like 148th and Macomb.
That's right around the corner from where Alpo got shot.
Macomb is like this, right? So on this side of the block, that's 8th Avenue, and that's only like right across the street from each other. If you get what I'm saying. Like if y'all want to do the Google Maps, y'all can go Frederick Douglass, Bradhurst,
I'm
and
thinking
Macomb.
about that, but they had the shit. What's named that? Because I seen that little park that was right across the street, Bob, on the outside of the truck.
That's Bradhurst.
There you go.
You know, but it's all the same thing. No. I don't mean to confuse y'all because like I'm talking about old Harlem. So for those that don't know old Harlem, it's like it's still the same as New Harlem, but the streets are like Frederick Douglass is considered New Harlem, but old Harlem people will call it 8th Avenue. Like
Okay.
So I'm sorry like to confuse y'all, but like
you good. So let's jump back.
New York, so I'm not talking like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to give them the Taurus layman terms next time. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
So, cause like Harlem niggas, right? Like niggas be like, I'm on 38th. Your ass would think their ass is on 38th. They mean like 138th.
Yeah, on 138th.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I fuck one of my little cousins up like that before. I was at Harlem, the nigga was in fucking by Madison Square Garden shit. Talking about, I'm here. I said, where at? Nigga said, I'm on 38th and 7th. I said, where the fuck you at? I'm looking out right down the block from Madison Square Garden. I said, oh shit, I forgot to tell a nigga 138th. You know what I'm saying?
And check it out though, right? So the night that this happened, October 31st, my homeboy called my phone. He was like, yo, Alpo died, right? He said, no. He said Alpo got shot or whatever. But he don't see nobody out there. Everybody from all over New York City drove their cars as fast as they can just to get over there to see if the nigga was really dead. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like everybody in New York City came to that location just to see if he was really dead. Like Dipset, Jim Jones, everybody in New York City came.
And nobody,
my dude. The only thing that was there was left is his truck. Now, mind you, I tell you, my homeboy lived right around the corner. So when it happened, he walked to the corner store. There was nobody laying in the street. It was only his truck there.
So JetBlue with that now, was anybody talking about there was any funeral or anything?
Bro, even with the old niggas that live out there, they said they heard the shots. They ran to the corner. They didn't see nobody come out of that truck, man.
No, what I'm asking you is, right, like, because we all know, like, you know, if it's a funeral for a certain person, was there any mention of maybe like a private funeral?
There's no such thing as a private funeral.
It is.
He said in Harlem.
It is. Nah, it is. And you listen.
Not in Harlem, my dude, because
they didn't have to necessarily have it in Harlem, though. That's why you private funeral, you don't have it where, you know, niggas could just, you're not gonna have a fucking what's name right on Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying?
There's no such thing as a private funeral in New York City if you a street nigga.
Hell no, my nigga. We done have big ass funerals. We got a lot of family, nigga, family and friends allowed. Like niggas can't just walk into the funeral. That's a private funeral.
Private, right? But in hindsight, people are gonna know who's in that casket, though.
Yeah, of course, if they standing outside and all that, but niggas can't run up to the funeral, run up to the casket, start taking pictures. That's what I mean about them. That's what I mean about a private funeral.
Now, if it was a private funeral, right, automatically his immediate family, meaning that his sister, his supposedly kids, right, and we're not talking about paparazzi Pope, but paparazzi Pope. Why was none of these people in attendance at this private funeral? Why wasn't his liaison the person who connected him with Dame Dash to get the paid in full documentary? Not even AZ.
Because a private funeral is not televised, is not promoted, is not documented. That's why it's a private funeral. Family and friends specifically only.
Check it out. Private funeral, right? I believe when Peter Gotti died, Peter Gotti from the John Gotti things, it was private, but they still put it inside the Daily News and the New York Times.
Oh no, well, I mean,
you get what I'm trying to say?
And that instance, they could have been, they could have been sued.
If you go to the blotter section,
style, baby.
If you go to the blotter section in the newspaper, Daily News, he wasn't even mentioned in the blotter. Everybody know what the blotter is, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even mentioned. The shooting wasn't even mentioned in the blotters, dude.
So,
right now,
hold on. The shooting is real. Alpo shooting is real.
Yes, it is.
So the feds seen that he was still alive and then said, let's take advantage of the situation and tell people he's dead. So go ahead, finish the sentence.
So therefore, they can clean up any known and unknown crimes that may have been committed while he was in protective custody. You know, I got a homeboy who got locked up in Vermont, right? His deal and his sealment of his case is to plead guilty to any known and unknown crimes that took place.
That's known and unknown crime.
Known and unknown. Basically, he didn't get charged with anything. They gave him immunity. Yeah. But they told him that if you have to cop out to all known and unknown charges that was committed during your stay in that state.
Who the fuck cops out to unknown fucking charges?
Hey, yo, bro, because that way you won't be charged in the future if anybody tells on you.
Yeah, but what if one of the unknown charges is fucking attempted murder?
It doesn't matter. They already gave you immunity. You could have killed 17 people. You could have killed 17 people.
Terrorism. Nah, man. Nah, hell no. Hell no.
Hey, you're going to have Homeland Security on his ass.
He's going to be out there purging and all kind of shit. Like, nah, my nigga.
You could have killed 17 people. You see these eyes? Man, these eyes ain't lying, man. You could have killed 17 people, and they're going to charge you with all known and unknown crimes that took place during the time of your stay in any state that you did. They'll make you tell on all of your co-defendants, everybody who you ever committed a crime with, since the day that you stepped outside to the day that they caught you.
Yo, a snitch in the hood purging is the worst case scenario you could ever think of. He out here shooting and snitching on niggas at the what? Like, oh man, listen.
So let me tell you something. That's why the feds cleared that whole thing up, and they, if you notice, they never said the police precinct. They never said, oh, today was a shooting in Alberto Martinez. The only person that said that was Lisa Evers. And she's a hip hop blogger who really don't matter when it comes to news. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she had the worst show for years on she's a legend, but she had the worst show for that street soldier shit. That shit was so corny.
I mean, she's a major legend, but her word on that type of shit really don't carry no weight though.
Yeah. Right, what you about to say, Arthur Berg?
Allegedly, if this is true, then I would feel like Alpo would have to be on some plastic surgery type shit or something, because you can't stay in the house forever. You're gonna have to come back out at some point. And
apparently he on boats.
No, but this is where they get you at. When they say that you'll cop out to all known and unknown things, right? They tell you like this: anything that you do after this, we can't save you. So they put your case like your your file on the shelf. Like it stay on the shelf for like 15, 20 years, meaning that
Okay.
anything that you do, they can charge you for everything that you just told.
But he
Okay.
can't do nothing. And you can't just come back because even if it's the feds doing, listen, I don't care who you are. Faking your death is a felony. It's not like he could just pop up. This is what I'm saying. But so what is so immune from what? He can't move nowhere.
He doesn't want to come back. He see that the streets don't love him. The nigga escaped death.
But he can't live in the United States nowhere. I don't care if he's in Wichita, Kansas. Eventually,
He
somebody's gonna
said
recognize this
Wichita,
nigga.
Kansas.
At least they saying Tupac was overseas and shit to where, you know, niggas don't even speak English kind of shit. Nobody know who he is kind of shit. But if it is like they can't, what they gonna do? They got him out the country that far. Where you say he was at again?
Maine.
And Maine, that's 8 hours from New York. He not in no God. Yo, listen.
No.
Maine. Bangor.
Oh, no. No, my bad. When he was in witness protection, he was in Maine, but they said that photo right there came from Tulum.
Oh, I don't know what Tulum's at.
Tulum, my bad. Right? Tulum.
Mexico?
About a Mayan ruins.
I mean, nah, they ain't gonna know who the fuck he is over there. Like, nah,
they ain't gonna know who he is over there.
They didn't see Paid in Full the movie, but anyway, everybody in the United States seen Paid in Full the movie, so there's no way he gonna be able to get away from that shit.
Hey, yo, I got a good case on this, and I hope I convinced everybody.
Listen, you made a case. That's definitely compared to a lot of other shit you done came up here and said. For this one, this was probably the most
compelling.
Compelling. The most receipts you had to back it up. The most, conversation that actually made sense behind it. So I'm not saying I'm a believer. I believe Alpo is as alive as Tupac Shakur. I'm gonna be honest. I could be wrong for both ways. But listen, JetBlue, but you definitely made some great. Now, this is gonna be my opinion. It's other people in the chat that's with you that probably think, he's like you definitely made sense.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Without a doubt. But that's why I said I seen this already before with Tupac. Niggas was showing me pictures of. He was even using old verses to make with updated beats to talk about. Look, he made this song. That's what they was doing. JetBlue, I swear to God, that's what they was doing. Look, it was old verses on new beats. They was doing everything to convince niggas that Tupac ain't been no Tupac sighting really yet.
Like when I was talking to her, I started to ask her like, yo, so do you think Alpo's dead? Like, I started to ask her that shit, but I don't be wanting to be like groupied out, so. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be kind of like try to be their peer, even though I'm not their peer. You know what I mean? I don't be trying to really be too extra out when I be talking to them old heads. You know?
That shit crazy, man. Well, this was definitely what I need you to do is later when we do the next podcast, if you put a little bit more together, because I want you to do this on the other podcast too, because we're gonna try to get some more believers. You know what I'm saying? JetBlue, we gonna get your word out there. Let me ask you something about this Brooklyn shit though, man. 4-shot Canarsie. Kings Plaza shooting. The 45-year-old man just died, got shot
on the front porch.
On his birthday on his porch by, and apparently, the bullet wasn't even aimed for him. Nas Blixky shot in the head, still alive. Tdot Woo, rest in peace. The day after he signs a major deal. Your opinion and connections, sir.
My opinion, man, with this whole Brooklyn scene, and this is just my opinion. I'm not talking off of facts right now. I'm just talking off opinion because I don't want to sound like I'm all spilling no beans and pushing no agenda. But it's these rappers, man. It's these rappers that's in Brooklyn, man. It's the 5-year-old foreigners, man. It's the motherfucking 22 G's. It's the Chef G's. It's the TJs. It's the So Sippy Black kind of fell back from the scene. Like he like on his Chief Keef thing. You know, he done moved away from the scene because he realized that this shit is real and he don't want to pump that. But the Fabio Foreign nigga, like,
yeah.
And I'm
His
just gonna
name being
keep
a
it
lot
on,
of
and
shit.
I'm just gonna keep it on the Fabio Foreman nigga, right? Like, you know, I got a friend that like this nigga's a demon, but he ain't got no money, right? But he's a demon.
What? Oh, good.
When you give people
Broke demon, that shit is good.
when you give motherfuckers certain people money that don't deserve it, and they come from that gang culture, is like, they just, they spread evil. And that's what Fabio Foreman, no, I'm talking allegedly. I'm just talking from like a blogger perspective, man. I don't want to make it seem like I'm spilling no beans on these niggas. But Fabio Foreman is like the motherfucking agent of darkness, man. You know?
Call that nigga the agent of darkness.
And what I mean about the agent of darkness is because since he on the rap scene, and even before Pop Smoke, Pop Smoke came out before him, but Pop Smoke was influenced by Fabio Foreign's. Yeah, he's the real deal. Yeah, he really in the streets. Yeah, he really looking out for his people. But he's also pushing darkness. You know what I'm saying? The nigga is pushing darkness, and the nigga's really pushing darkness. You dig what I'm saying? And the nigga's really pushing darkness.
That's crazy. Sheesh.
That's almost to the point where, like I told y'all before, right? Brooklyn didn't have no guns at one time. These niggas was broke, dirty, selling nickel bags, tray bags of weed, borrowing guns, one gun amongst 50 niggas.
Yeah,
right?
with 4 bullets.
One gun with 4 bullets amongst 50 niggas, amongst 50 Crips. Now, every Crip in Brooklyn has a firearm.
That's a factual.
And when I tell you this, right, I seen the nigga come over there with a U-Haul truck and give every nigga in Brooklyn a firearm.
In a U-Haul truck?
Allegedly.
In a U-Haul truck? Nah, man. You know what? I'm sitting back and starting to think right now.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Good, JetBlue.
The reason why is so many firearms in Brooklyn is because the rappers are giving them out. These young broke ass niggas can't afford a $1,700 Beretta. They can't afford no motherfucking $800 non-Hellcat or no non-Taurus. They can't afford these pocket rockets with a lasers attached and 30-round clips. Man, listen, man. I lived in VA. I was just down there working on a Navy shipyard down there. I had all types of firearms. I know how much these shits cost at Bob's gun store.
Yeah.
I've been in there. I've been to the shooting range. I know what these shits cost. Them broke ass young niggas in Brooklyn can't afford that. The rappers are giving it to them.
My son said Bob's gun store. Come on down to Bob's and get your favorite Beretta.
Hey, they got plenty of guns up in there too.
And $99.
And you know the prices are the bird. These young niggas can't afford it.
Nah. Cause look, that price jump up big time when it come back up to New York.
And they can't afford that. So how is it that every Crip in Brooklyn?
Yeah, everybody got one.
Yo.
And it's only the Crips. It's only the Crips who's really like in Brooklyn doing shootings right now. They every nigga in Brooklyn has a firearm.
You can't say it's only the Crips. The fuck? You can't say it's only the Crips because it's Crips. Niggas on the other side getting the GDs is out there splashing too.
Well, yeah, because you were just talking about that.
Hey, yo, the GDs on the other side, them niggas went to the other side by force, my nigga. Them niggas is it's too mixy, man. You got niggas that was blood, Crip, and GD before.
Huh?
Oh nah, that's a nah. I haven't met one person that has done that yet. Been blood, Crip, and that's crazy. I know some GDs who was GD and then turned Crip. I know a few people that was Crip and turned GD. Blood the Crip, Crip the blood, but all three.
He said all three. That mean he was changing the gangs like he changed his boxes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that ain't no loyalty. You can never let that person near me. I don't trust that person at all.
That person don't trust themselves.
I wonder which one they was first. They was probably Blood first, and then probably went to like Crip, and then turned GD.
Tip Top was Crip. They made him. I mean, Tip Top was a Crip. I mean, then he turned Blood, and now he the big homie of the what they call that.
Nah, you're not putting that on. Nah, you're not putting that on Tip Top.
Hey yo, bro, real shit. He the big homie of Warrior Clan right now.
What's Warrior Clan?
Warrior Clan is a stone set.
Oh Lord.
And that's an original stone set. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to be dropping no bombs and everything like that.
I don't know, man.
I'm an old head. I can't keep up.
You might be talking about a different Tip Top than I know.
Nah, I'm talking about Tip Top from Brooklyn.
No, I don't think so.
Come on, bro. This is shit. Bro, this is factual.
Tip Top from Brooklyn. That's the same Tip Top you know, Harlem Smiley?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I haven't seen this person in so long. But it's been probably like 15 years, but I still can't go ahead and believe that.
He was a Crip, right? He got into a situation where the Crips left him for dead in Elmira, right? So the nigga started setting Crips up. Like he would tell the Bloods who they was as soon as they came in. And
Your shit muted, motherfucker.
Then the nigga wound up turning Warrior Clan Stone on some revenge joint. So guess that is, and if you don't believe me,
you know what? I mean, I could see a story like that.
You need to call some people from Brooklyn.
I know the proper people I can ask to verify this story.
Check in on that, man.
Because he go way back. It wasn't too many people around that time who even really know about that name, but I never even heard of Warrior Clan shit, but I don't be trying to involve myself in, politics anyway. But
you see, like Warrior Clan is more like it's not really like how can I say, it's not really notable because it's amongst the Stone joints. Like when you go to like Gorilla Stone.
So it's a subset in the Stones?
Nah, it's one of the original sets. Everything else after that is sub.
So how is it not? I don't get it. If it's the original Stone, like how is it not known? How is Gorilla Stone know more than this?
I mean, it's not known amongst the internet. Warrior Clan is not known amongst the internet.
I never even heard it on the street. Well, I ain't even gonna lie. I think I'm the only nigga who didn't hear the Trinitarios until like a few years ago.
If there's any homies in here right now, you know what I mean, that's notable, man. Check in, man, on Warrior Clan.
Why you calling them niggas? Yo. I hate when Crip niggas call the Blood niggas homie.
Oh no. Come on, man.
I heard you said if there's any homies in here, you refer to them niggas as the homies. Yeah, you get that New York lingo out your shit, because when you will be your head, it's international. You don't want niggas be thinking different about you, Jack Blue. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all, man.
Nigga asked me that, right? I was talking about I said something about KK, but I had called him like one of the big homies in New York. And the nigga like, why the fuck you? And I kind of wowed on nigga. I'm like, nigga, I didn't mean it like that. But then after I watched it, it made sense. So that's why I had to kind of correct you right there too. Because us as New Yorkers, we don't be meaning like that, but we gotta remember, like you said before, we gotta they may not understand the lingo because we from New York, so they may take it out of context. You see what I'm saying? So obviously we didn't mean shit like that. I wasn't calling nigga my big homie, but I know,
Yeah, homeboy and homie is just like a vocal greeting. Like for anybody, like cuz and blood is something different, but you can call anybody cuz, like just off a reaction. But blood is usually just derived to bloods, but cuz and homeboy and homie can mean anything sometimes.
I tell my niggas from California that out here everybody call each other homie. The homie, that's the homie, that's the homie. In New York, I don't know how it became, but that's a blood terminology. Yeah. Same thing with like popping. You get people outside of New York now, they starting to use that terminology a lot. But that's why I try to tell, the lokes from outside of New York, like, don't, that's a blood term in New York. You see what I'm saying? Even though you get people who not bloods that use it, but you really don't hear Crips saying, oh, what's popping, or that's popping, or like if you hear niggas say that, he ain't Crip. You know what I'm saying? Like I never use that terminology. It sounds weird even coming out of my mouth right now. You see what I'm saying? Pause. But so it's just certain terminologies that we definitely use the way you be like, oh, that's specific shit. But every state got that though. Every state got that specific what's the name too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's like with the girls, right? Like I didn't know, like Melly Mel was telling me, like, if a girl, when a girl face, she beating her face, that means like putting makeup. Her face is beat. It's like makeup, like it's makeup is done with makeup. And I'm like, really? That's Connecticut?
Right.
Like it's weird.
Yeah, that's CT shit.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because in like I listen to the shit, like your face is beaten, caked up. I'm thinking about the Hood Celebrity song when she's clowning the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like your shit is caked up. Your shit look like a birthday cake. Like your shit is looking crazy. But Melly said Connecticut, that means your shit is done up. Your makeup game is on. You're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So different terminology for different states, man. Different
beat is another name like for on fleek.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that terminology went the fuck out. That shit. So no. Oh, my shit on fleek. Eyebrows on fleek.
On fleek kind of died out real fast. Like,
yeah.
That shit died out fast.
That's a fact, man. So I'm starting to hear a lot of different people outside of New York doing drill music now. It's a lot of you're starting to get some Jersey up and coming artists, Connecticut, Boston up and coming artists. Detroit is now jumping. Detroit is starting to make a lot of noise with the drill scene. I think it's going to even get to a point to where young California rappers are going to start trying it out though too.
Okay, so quick question. Does the drill scene or the genre of music itself come with built-in violence and beat?
That's a fact.
That's what I was just about to say too. That's the one part that I hate that New York took from the Chicago part about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do the music without the actual drilling part.
But Detroit, like that Flint, Michigan drill, like what's his name? Rio to something. God, what's his name? Ice Vezzo, Babyface Ray, what's his name? Peasy. I mess with them dudes, and I like they drill because it's not like Chicago or New York drill. It's more fly, flashy, Conan type shit. Like truck jury rap, it's money rap, it's girly rap, like it's player rap. So I like that. I don't really like me personally, like I don't like rappers like King Vons, Favios. I don't like them type dudes.
You mean the music, just the music, not like them personally.
Yeah, the music. Yeah. The music that they was kicking was more on some like it's too demonic, and like for real niggas that's in the street, nobody proud of the shit that they did. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you brag about shit, that mean that you proud about it. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't be proud about taking nobody's life. You shouldn't be proud about shooting nobody. You shouldn't be proud about busting your gun unless you had to, unless you was defending your family. And yeah, I brag about defending the family. For the values, but anything other than that shit is like devilish. And that's coming from a nigga that's in the game, because it's not like nigga don't get no satisfaction out of that shit. So I don't like that type rap. Like,
I feel like Demon Time is big business in Demon Time, man. I think that's what people, I'm not saying I condone it. I don't like it, but I'm just saying, that seems to be what drives the needle and what sells. So they're gonna continue to feed that. And with that being said, I'm like, I sign a whole bunch of drill rappers, and I'm gonna put life insurance policies and conduct code on all of them, so that when something happens, I can go ahead and collect on my investments.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the labels is doing. Like you just said, you said the nail on the head. That's why they running up the check with them, because like you said, their life expectancy ain't too long. So it's we get a couple record sales, couple shows out of them, but we really gonna clear this bank when they pass away.
I feel like Fabio Foreign, in my opinion, is one of. Now I ain't even gonna lie, rapping wise, talent wise, I feel like he's one of the best to have hit this drill scene too.
Yeah, rapping. But I don't like his back character. Like,
hold on, that's what I was about to get to.
I don't like him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I
feel like he's a great rapper when he's not on lean. or any kind of perks or drug. That's what I hate, that part of the aspect. I feel like he brung the drug aspect, the lean aspect part
to New York City.
Especially trying to make that popular. And you can tell, I'd have heard him do freestyles to when it must have been early in the morning, like he all wide awake and he got the energy. I'd have seen him kill a lot of different beats. And then I'd have heard him go in there, pop a perk, and then I'm gone. Pop a perk, and then I'm gone. It'd be shit like that. And the way he be looking into the, like, nah, that ain't it. The freshman, what was it? The freshman, was it 2020 he did? That was not it. That was a super bad look. That shit was just, it's shit like that. It's almost like he wasting, but you see the spurts of it though, because the songs like shit what he did with Nas, that was 5-year-old foreign shit people need to see. The shit when he got the double cup in his hand and you could tell he done pop perks, and nah, that's not it. So I feel like he brung the lazy aspect and the drug aspect. That's the only part I don't like about 5-year-old foreign. But talent-wise, him, MVK, Coach the Ghost, we talking about lyrical now. Because a lot of drill rappers is not lyrical. You talking about from lyrical and having bars, a lot of them is up there. And Young Costamato, I fucks with. Young Costamato is my favorite drill rapper. And I know he locked down. He ain't been out doing too much, but before he went down, Young Costamato was my favorite drill rapper.
Okay.
You know what he brought? You see, he brought a lot of baggage to the game. And like you see, like with him and 22 G's, right? Beefing on tracks and them actually expounding on street issues on music. That's what makes the beef going. That's what makes the beef keep going in New York City. It's the same thing that drives the beef in Chicago. You know what I mean? Like when Dirt gets on the now don't get it wrong, I fuck with Lil Dirt.
Okay.
I actually like Lil Dirt, right? But you see, like when they get on these songs and they start saying stuff like he should have ducked, or I get high as duck, right? That keeps the beef going. So now
FGB.
Yeah. So you feel me? So now Little Dirk brother gets killed for that, right? And then so it's like that's real beef that you've seen people die because of the music. And it's the same thing going on in New York City. Like niggas is starting to really die over the music.
And that's why I don't get why they didn't take what happened in Chicago and just do the opposite.
Because
that's the crazy part.
In too deep. They're already in too deep. Niggas already died.
Already died. But that's what I'm saying, JetBlue. Before this last few instances, though,
how many Blickies already died?
Nah, it was they
the
had about 4.
Nigga that died, the one that got
not
the
Nick. You talking about before him?
The rapper nigga, yeah, the nigga before him.
I know you. That was like right after the whole Kodak G's and the Sniper Game Blicky shit connection. Yeah, I know you talking about. I forgot his name. I know you talking about.
So you see it's on some shit like if they can't get you, they get your artist because your artist ain't money is you. Your artist is still in the street, right? So the Nas Blicky, the Nick Blicky, these niggas is still in the street. It was easy to get. They not 22 G's. They don't live in Calabasas and Miami and all these places.
Yeah.
You know, they still in motherfucking what's the name of that project? They still in Flatbush Gardens. What was the name of the shit? Vanderveen. Fuck Flatbush Gardens. I call it Vanderveen.
I thought you talking about Everettsfield.
Yeah, you know, they still living in these projects where they live at, so they easy to get.
Yeah, and shit. That's why a lot of them went down to Atlanta too. That was the smartest thing ever for, like, they got other GDs and shit like that. Atlanta got like almost every gang besides Spanish gangs you can think of down there. But that was smart because it was like they didn't have to watch everywhere they was walking around with moving around there. Before the MVK shit had happened. Atlanta was a safe zone with him.
Virginia. That nigga in Virginia, Northview.
He was in Atlanta before. He got out of there after that whole little, robbery shit.
Nah, that nigga live over there by Northview Elementary somewhere. No.
Oh, now, but I'm talking about before he had a crib in Atlanta.
Now Arthur Bird know what I'm talking about over there by Northview, by court. What is that?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Curry Court is the road. Curry Court is the road. Shit, I got a little spot over there. I got a little spot over there. 1211 Curry Court and shit.
So how often you be back in the VA area?
I do 6 months over there in Navy Shipyard. I did the show with them. They seen me climbing through holes and on boats.
So when the next time you gonna be down there?
Let me see.
Because he just came back not too long ago.
Okay.
This is January. Let me see. January, February, March, April, May.
Don't count on your fingers. Don't count on your fingers, JetBlue. Don't let the people see you doing that again.
I'll be down there in May because it's 5 more months. I'll be 6 months down at the Navy Shipyard, and I come back up here during tornado season.
JetBlue, yeah, we thought this nigga was on a heist. We thought that nigga was on like fucking GoldenEye missions right now. Nigga clammed up, he on a boat. I'm like, who the fuck shit you stealing right now? Like, but nah, he was working though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's listen, man. I ain't even gonna lie. This shit is.
He can't live out in VA, man.
But that's smart though. Yeah. Would you know how stupid it is for you to be a drill rapper making these diss tracks and all that? I think it's stupid as fuck for you to be dissing niggas that live 15, 10 blocks away from you, and every time you come outside, you got to do this. If you got a problem with that, man, it's easy to find that man. I'm one of them niggas. I don't want the shit to be lagering on forever. I don't want to look over my shoulder every time. So we got a problem. We might as well go fight and get the shit over with. So that way I ain't got to look over my shoulder. We fight, we get it over with. I don't get why niggas can't do that no more.
He a part of Team Locking and all of that.
Yeah, hey man, listen. I hope they got their lockings.
He ain't really beefing no more. That's why, like all of them people that's really beefing, they still in New York City, but the ones that didn't want no parts of it, they kind of stepped back,
That's the older ones. That's smart. The ones that's not in jail, think about it, right? If you ain't move out of New York, guess what's happening? Guess what's 2 out of your 3 options that could possibly happen?
That's a fact. Jail.
You're going to end up dead, rest in peace, or you're going to end up in jail. Third option, get the fuck out of New York. That's your third option. Get out of New York. Shit getting spooky out there.
Gang life and music, it really don't work because, the money is just the vehicle to this gang shit. So it's like, like if you a superstar and then once you start banging, it's like you actually gonna support the war that's going on.
My nigga, most of these little niggas, man, these niggas got kids and all kind of shit. You gotta see, and I guess this is not a attribute that comes until you're a little bit older. To when you start thinking about, okay, some shit happened to me. What's gonna happen to my kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? For what? This is what I try to tell people, man. It's better for you when you get to a certain point just to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing for you to do is to get out of there. And I know JetBlue hit the back button by mistake. He gonna pop back up in here. If he don't, there you go. That's the best thing for you to do is to get out of there. Because if you don't get out of there, the only thing's gonna end up happening is one of those 2 options. So take your money and go. It's stupid. All y'all want to do is just prove I'm out here. I'm out here. And it's funny for the haters that be like, yo, you not even out here. You don't even live out here no more. What? Don't fault me because I had enough money to get away. I know niggas that never lived outside of Brooklyn. Forget that. I know people who never lived outside of Brownsville, Brooklyn. That's crazy to me. Like, they never move. They'll move from Atlantic Avenue. They'll live on East New York. They'll live on Sutter. They done lived in Tilden Projects. They done lived in Van Dyke. They done lived in the Towers, Ceflo. They done lived mad places, all in Brownsville. The 90s they done lived in, all in Brownsville. That's crazy to me. Then when they finally do go to a family member house who live out of state, and niggas looking around like, oh shit, a house, grass, Niggas got mad cars. No trains. Ain't no bus stops on the corner. Niggas got Walmarts. 7-Eleven. You know, I know niggas that have never been in a Walmart.
Hey yo, shit so crazy. Like in certain parts of VA, it might be 4 Walmarts just in like
Oh yeah.
probably like 15-minute ride away.
I got cousins that never been in a 7-Eleven before.
We got Walmarts in VA like they got 7-Elevens.
That's
You know, they just like every other damn near every other corner. We got little Walmarts, we got super Walmarts.
All the bird, they ain't got none of these
Walmarts that
shits.
only sell electronics or type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be 2 Walmarts. What is it? Walmart? Kings Plaza Mall? Near Kings Plaza Mall, that's a Walmart. And that's the only Walmart I know. On 7-Eleven, the only place I've seen 7-Elevens at is in Manhattan, not Harlem, Manhattan, and Queens. They just started putting them out there. I haven't seen one 7-Eleven in Brooklyn, unless it's probably downtown Brooklyn. They don't got those shits. My niggas know bodegas. The chicken stores they going to is fucking, they not going to Popeyes and KFC and all that. Nah, niggas going to Kennedy Fried.
Yeah. No commercial chains.
Nah. For what?
Hey, look, so let me give y'all my little synopsis in a small verse of what I see from this drill situation. All right, this is it. Bullet holes in cars, death has permanent scars. Weed-filled cigars mixing beats with bars. Can we survive and let the music play? Maybe we should change how we say what we say. Hate ain't helping, it's killing the game. Niggas want to be rich, but they dying for fame.
And that's the game.
Yeah.
Facts. That was that's a good start. You should add on to that and make that a nice I like where you was going with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you should add on to that and make that like a nice extendo.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that was a great start. I know you probably just wrote that shit while you was just sitting here right there.
Yeah, just sitting here listening to y'all. Yeah.
Word, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a good one. I think you should definitely add on to that one.
Okay.
Jamal said, wait, there's one by Brookline. Oh shit, if it is, they taking a big risk. I don't see the soup. Welcome to 7-Eleven by Brookline. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But what I'm saying is, like, I moved to Long Island in 2001. 7-Elevens all around there, but going back and forth to Brooklyn, I realized, like, I bring some of my cousins and shit to my house in Long Island. It's almost like a vacation going down south for them. They can walk on the sidewalks. Ain't no garbage on the sidewalks. They ain't got to dodge the rats or none of that shit. Like, so now it's weird because me and my older cousin took our kids back to Brownsville, Brooklyn, to show them what we came from and what we was as little kids and what we did, because they little asses is so spoiled with damn Jordans on their feet and PlayStations and all the, like, you know what I'm saying, trips and all kind of shit. Like, these kids is spoiled. They think money trucks. So we say we're gonna take them back to what we used to do. My son elementary school, one building is the size of my whole elementary school at his school. They looking at our shit like, damn, where's the rest at? My son's school got 3 different playgrounds. It's like 3 different basketball courts, big ass track and all that shit. Our shit had a half a court, like a half court, all concrete, no benches to sit at. The shit is probably the size of this living room. I don't know how they made a half court out of that. They looking like, wait, what's the name's at? Where's the track? There ain't no track. You got concrete. So we took them back and showed them what it was like growing up when we was around their age. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of like a wake-up call for us. The whole point is to be better than what your parents was. And salute to my parents, because the way we had it, listen to their stories, we had it way better than they had it.
Yeah.
but it's our job as parents to do better than our parents. So
Hey,
why
yo.
would I be right back in that situation to have my kids right back in that same situation? That means I didn't do my job right.
President Biden is in New York City right now addressing the gun violence with Mayor Eric Adams. You know, the black mayor that they got in the city right now.
Yeah, he catching hell too.
And check it out. The reason I know it's the music is because it's only in Brooklyn that shit going on. Like in the Bronx, yeah, this niggas dying in the Bronx, but it's on principle and on other shit. It ain't on no. We don't have GDs in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of Crips and we got a fewer Bloods, but we got a lot of lokes in the Bronx. We really taking over. Especially in the Mount Haven, Patterson, that part of the Bronx, like we definitely pushing down in.
It's been like that for a while though. That was the only
Bronx,
other.
Yeah, there ain't no GDs in the Bronx, so we not gonna have that like rapper beef. Like we don't have rapper beef. Like the rapper beef that we did have in the Bronx was like between, of course, K Flock and but I don't really get into them because they like real they like like they from the tiny generation, so what they beefing over ain't even considered beef, like, you know.
Nah, A-Raw, I don't got a Patreon. I don't got a Patreon yet. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, but they from the tiny generation, so they beef don't really affect the streets. Like they beef is more in-house, like little boy shit.
My Chicago homeboy asked me, he like, how is it that New York got Latin Kings and they got GDs, but the Latin Kings and GDs never was beef? Why do you don't hear any beef about the Latin Kings and GDs? And that's how I broke it down to them, JetBlue. I told them the Latin Kings, the main boroughs the Latin Kings is in the Bronx and Manhattan. Do you have Latin Kings in Brooklyn? Of course you do. You can find them Flushing, Bushwick. They're around. The GDs, the main boroughs the GDs end up in was Brooklyn and Queens. For all those who don't live in New York, the Bronx and Manhattan is right next to each other.
And we don't have GDs.
Yeah, Brooklyn and Queens is right next to each other.
And if we do got GDs, they don't claim that shit over here. They travel out to Brooklyn and Queens and claim that shit.
Nah,
that is something that
they never made it to Manhattan and the Bronx.
I never seen the GD tag or any type of GD shit in the Bronx.
They never made it that far. Yep. That's why you haven't had GDs and Latin Kings cross paths with each other and have like a big what's the name? That's why back in the 90s, us as Crips rocking with GDs and Latin Kings at the time, because we was unaware of the beef that was going on in Chicago. But that's because they never crossed paths with each other. You see what I'm saying? And now the Latin King numbers done kind of disintegrated to where the GD numbers done increased. But, Latin Kings is not super crazy or relevant like they was back in, like I would say, the 80s and 90s.
Most of all of the old Latin King niggas is either in the church or they on methadone, one or the other. Them niggas is at a methadone.
They the drug addict or they
or either they're in the church. You know
those shit on the LKs like that, man.
Nah, that's the facts though. We could do how they say a census on them niggas. Them niggas is either in methadone programs or either they in the Christian services or the Catholic services.
That's crazy. I thought that whole movement was gonna be running strong for a long time.
Nah, my nigga, you need to come to the Bronx like 149.
Nah, for what? Do you not hear what I say? I don't fucking come to nowhere for nobody for no validation or none of that shit. Like, I let niggas tell me the stories and I take their word for it.
Them niggas is on 125th Street on K2. That's where they at.
Damn, on K2? Nah, that's fucked up. What about the Nieta niggas? You probably can't find none of them no more.
Then the Nieta niggas is they all got sex changes.
Yo, that's disgusting. This guy, I'm gonna pause you right there. Hey,
my bad.
Yeah,
pause on that, and no disrespect to the LGBT community. We love y'all out there.
So what's the new Spanish gang running New York right now? Is it the Trinitarios?
Nah, man.
Who is it?
Man, Tribus, the Batias.
Who?
Batia, Tribus.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Maybe I'm out the loop because I haven't gonna lie. Because One of my subscribers had to put me on about the whole Trinitario scene. So there's somebody else, the Pacquiaos, like Manny.
The Trinitarios is like they're the same as the Pacquiaos. They just all it's the same thing. It's just another word it's just another Latin
Same
word.
shit though. So who else is running around out there? Because they don't get along with the Lat Kings. That I do know, but who the MS-13s is still? I know they running around Queens and Long Island.
That's the only place they at now.
Oh, all right. So it's just the Trinitarios right now is the only pretty much Spanish game.
Trinitarios and the Pacquiaos.
So it's those are two separate ones.
Yeah.
Do they rock with each other?
Not really.
So who's the enemies? Like, do Trinitarios rock with Crips or Bloods or nothing?
Trinitarios rock with the Mac Ballers. That's why they got something called 3-Wop. 3-Wop is the Mac Baller shit. Like, the Mac Ballers roll with the Pacquiaos in jail. Because, you know, the Mac Ballers is like, and this ain't talking bad on their name, but this is what the streets. The Mac Ballers is not even considered a part of, they don't get no coverage when it comes to the blood.
Yo, this is probably the easiest time ever to be a Crip going to jail. Do you agree? At this point, like, not saying Crips need to go to jail, but right now must be the easiest time ever for a Crip to be in jail.
Well,
it's not like how it was before. It can't be with all the confusion and all the blood on blood beef, and then now with Crips number exploding like they did, it can't be dangerous really for as dangerous as it was for Crips before.
Nah, still is though.
I don't see how. I haven't been in the jail system in
New York. Yeah, it still is.
I haven't been in the jail system for a long time, but I know even the last time I was locked up, it was still a little bit easier from the first time when I was locked up. When I was in the minor dorm, 17 years old, shit was super rough. It was super rough. And then when I went to the adult side, it was still a little rough, but you know, it still gets a little, the adult dorm, if you've been locked up as a minor, you know the minor dorm is the wildest dorm in all of the jail system. I don't give a fuck what jail you in. The minor dorm is cracking. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the adult shit, it was even a little bit worse. Like, I never did up north time. I've been to Elmira, but the only reason why I've been to Elmira was because I got locked up in Dunkirk. This when all that overpopulation shit was happening.
You was in Elmira with G-Dep? You was in there when G-Dep was in it?
I don't know when G-Dep was in there. Child of the ghetto life from the. I wasn't in. Let me break it down how I ended up in Elmira. You remember when all of the overpopulation of the jails happening? They were sending niggas from Rikers to upstate jails and niggas from Long Island. They were sending everybody everywhere. I was locked up in Dunkirk upstate, and they was overpopulated the county jail. So they sent a lot of us motherfuckers who'd have had records already to Elmira, which is a maximum facility.
Yeah.
And I'm in that bitch for fucking false impersonation. You know what I'm saying? Some minor test. I'm in there with the killers. What the fuck? Like, they kept us separate, but at the end, damn nigga, I'm in Elmira. What the fuck going on? Like, that shit was no good, my nigga. I literally had to do fucking 60 days in goddamn Elmira for false impersonation and felony warrant. That was fucked up. I was ready to sue them motherfuckers. Y'all traumatized me, but nah, but it's good though. Ain't no shit happened. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gonna lie, ain't nothing happened, but at the end of the day though, that shit was fucking. I'm like, damn, my nigga, this is Elmira, like what the fuck? No, I fuck overpopulated, my nigga. Like, damn, it's supposed to be some rules against this shit, my nigga. But yeah.
Yeah, they probably had you on like the annex in Elmira.
They kept us.
Yeah, the annex is that's the annex.
Yeah. The only time we would see the other niggas if it was yard time or going to get chow. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, we stayed away from like the real killers. You know
still in there. He got life though. He got life. He confessed to like a 1993 murder or something like that.
That child to the ghetto is my shit, son.
Yeah, he got life. That nigga been in there for about.
So he confessed to it and still got life. You know what he need? Bill Cosby's lawyer.
I never been in jail for about 17 years or some shit like that. Man.
Damn, that's crazy. So what's new? Is any new up and coming shit flowing around New York? Because you more in tune than me, because you know I ain't out there. Anything new and up and coming that look like it's making a little noise?
Shit, Jim Jones and Mano Lobby Boys.
Oh, don't tell me they turning that shit into like a little gang kind of shit.
Nah, Lobby Boys. They doing a little street promotion right now. It's going good. I kind of like Jim Jones' little gangster grill joint.
That's I like salute to Jim Jones after all of the whole.
After surviving Dipset.
Fuck that. He survived a lot more shit. He survived snitch allegations.
That's the new
He survived fucking a versus battle, killed to the locks. He survived the whole alleged, kissing of the mom shit. Like, he survived a lot of shit. I'm talking about smut on his name. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't talking about like just regular real life shit, but we talking about just smut on his name. For him to actually have a whole career revamp right now, it's a good look. And I ain't gonna lie, the bars is better for it. I think this is the most lyrical Jim Jones has ever been right now. My opinion. He was able to make some good songs before, but we fly, no lie. It sounded a little bit better than that now. It should have sounded a lot more lyrical. JetBlue hit that back button again. I know what he was trying to do. Arthur Burke, remember you used to do that shit too?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, I forgot, and I had to put my phone on the do not disturb mode because if somebody call you, it'll knock you out too.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Don't worry, JetBlue. We do that shit all the time. Hit that back button.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a fact. But yeah, he revamped this whole shit, man, and the bars is better for it. I like the whole little workout shit. Him, Fabulous, Davies. A couple of them got flowing too. That whole that's positive, good look, and that tells you right there. Once you get older, fuck the whole blood and Crip shit. Like, I feel like there's never gonna be a point in time to where Dave East and fucking Jim Jones are gonna cross that path, and that's gonna be a problem. That's young nigga shit,
right?
But I don't see them getting into some big, CEO extravagant or I mean, at this point in time, it's old to where you old enough to where Dave East could have his niggas partying with Jim Jones niggas, and it ain't gonna be no kind of disrespect and no shit going on like that. I got a lot of little cousins and shit that's blood, and it's a few of us that's Crip and all that shit too, but it's never no disrespect to where niggas are actually like watch they lingo the way they be talking, or if they do slip up and say some shit, it ain't like I gotta jump that. Nah, we gotta fight. Like, nah, you see what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta understand the niggas may be talking like this all their life. You see what I'm saying? So if it slip up and nigga be like, my fault, like let the shit slide. He just talking to some shit like that, and he may be telling a story. Oh, this super crab ass nigga. Oh, my bad, homie. I let the shit slide. Don't just be like, nah, what the fuck you just say? Nah, let the shit slide. Like, you at that point in time. You see what I'm saying? We could be sitting around and be telling JetBlue a story or some shit like that. Oh, the slob ass nigga, you see what I'm saying? Oh, my fault, so I ain't know what I'm saying. Or taking the pictures and shit, and you used to throwing hats down and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you throwing a picture up, C's up, hats down, but this nigga might be hat. You see what I'm saying? Like, you be forgetting shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it shit like you shit like that, you gotta, when you get older, you gotta let go. You gotta let that go. But I like the moves that Jim Jones is making right now, and I like the whole little lobby boy shit they got going. Long as they don't try to turn it to like no gang kind of shit. That's what happened with a lot of shit. I ain't even gonna lie. MOP had niggas in Brooklyn thinking that shit was a fucking gang. You know what I'm saying? Like they was really the mash out posse. You know what I'm saying? Niggas walking down fucking Pickens Avenue, beating up all the niggas who was bootleg. If you had a bootleg MOP shit, they was beating you the fuck up walking down Pickens Avenue. That was crazy, my nigga. That niggas really thinking they was a gang. Over some bootleg CDs. Like, what? We just got on. Nigga, you bootlegging my shit? beat the nigga up, take all his bootleg CDs version of MOP and go. They was doing that shit walking all the way down Pickens Avenue. And this is at a time to where, nigga, like, you might have ran by 20, 30 different bootleggers. And of course they had, all of them niggas had MOP shit probably. If I'd have seen that shit, I was a bootleg, I'd have looked down the block. Oh shit, that's MOP. I'd have been taking all my bootleg MOP shit up back there. You know what I'm saying? Get all my bootleg MOP shit out of there, son. Yeah. Word up. But yo, what I want y'all to do is, man, because we about to get up out of here soon. I want y'all to do two things. If y'all in the chat, make sure y'all go over to Melly Mel channel. You spell it Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps when you punch in her name. And when you get there, all facts, man. Go subscribe to the channel, get her to 1,000 real quick. Definitely on this channel and on her channel, watch the content for sure. I guarantee you, if you go back and watch the content on both of these channels, you will not be bored. Guarantee it. As far as me, definitely go back, watch my content, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you could stay in tune with the latest. Later, me and Melly Mel will be giving y'all the Best of Both World podcast. We're gonna give y'all a back-to-back feature. We was live yesterday watching that one. We're gonna be live again today, talking about some more various topics and all that. So Arthur Bird, JetBlue, I know y'all gonna be tuned in.
No doubt.
So if y'all not subscribed to both of these channels, subscribe and hit the notification bell so y'all can know when we go live each and every time, to stay in tune with the realest and illest podcast on social media right now. The Best of Both Worlds for sure. JetBlue, you want to let the people know where they can get in contact? Oh, nah, you want to, hold on. You got the conspiracy theory eyes going right now. Let the people know if they got some information where they can find you at in these streets.
Hey, man, you can find me on the Harlem Smiley Show, kicking it with Arthur Bird, Melly Mel. That's about it, man. You check me out on 194 Briggs Avenue, the Clearport.
Nah, don't drop your fucking
194 Briggs Avenue and the
Clearport.
If you're looking for some, New York tips.
Yeah. Off the bird, man. Let the people know. I ain't gonna put you on the spot this time, I promise.
Yeah, no. We just got it going today, man. The live is gonna be AW Bird and on Twitch. It's the Words from a Bird TV channel, and we're gonna be giving you some real content. I'm trying to go live later on today before I jump back on with Harlem Smiley and Melly Mel, so I can warm it up for you. But that's how we're gonna be coming, and we're gonna be spreading out wings and going into other levels of platforms and chat forms and everything good like that.
Yeah, as soon as I end this live and end the Twitch live, I'm about to go follow you on Twitch, AW Bird on Twitch. Make sure y'all go follow him on Twitch. I'm about to do the same, and I'm pretty sure Melly's gonna do the same soon as she, get from doing her motherly duties that she gotta do. She out there getting that cash, because what she ain't doing. She ain't sitting on the couch not getting that money. You know why? Because it's impossible. If she don't get out and go get that money, her kids can't eat. And if her kids can't eat, she can't sleep. Boss. This is your boy Harlem Smiley in the morning, now the afternoon. It's still, I got 9 more minutes till this morning out here on the West Coast. So it's still Harlem Smiley in the morning. And this has been the Come On Son podcast, man, with 2 of my special guests, man. Arthur Bird, my guy JetBlue came here and dropped the bomb on y'all. He told y'all Alpo ain't dead. Hey. Allegedly. Arthur Bird with the spoken word. We always appreciate you, my good man. So we gonna end this. And listen, it's gonna be a few hours from now. Probably let's just say 4 hours from now. We're gonna give y'all episode. I don't want to say the wrong one. Episode 25 of the Best of Both World podcast with me and Melly Mel. So yeah, man, salute to everybody in the chat, all the Wrench Gang members. Salute to y'all, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my guy A-Rod Bands, man. If you looking for a dope GTA 5 RP channel, go to my guy A-Rod Bands channel, man. And salute to DJ Ghost, GTA Ghost. He actually got the whole Ghost Town RP up and going. So if you want to go to a dope RP for GTA 5, man, go to Ghost Town RP and go, rock with them on Discord and all that, man. Salute to my guy Ambition, also on Ghost Town RP, man. Got a great channel. He do a lot of family vlogs and all that. So yeah, man. And my guy Fonz Poe, of course, man. Y'all want to get some dope illustrations for y'all videos, Y'all want to get some dope covers, some dope thumbnails. Y'all want to get some cartoon illustration for your for your music and all that. Hit my guy Fonz Poe up, man. Hit him up. Go subscribe to his channel. Hit him up on the inbox and all that. And yeah, man. As long as the price is right, like Bob Barker, you too can start getting in all these illustrations, man. But other than that, we out of here till later, man. Salute to my guys. Later.